one, and we're live.
And we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Tito Levine, and this is the Impulse Show. And with me, as always, the man, the myth, the legend, the 2026 leader of Dad of the Year, we've got Jeffrey Keeble.
What up? What up?
What's going on, brother?
Nothing. Still sick from this weekend.
Still sick from this weekend.
Yeah, I can't shake it. Shake it off.
Shake.
Yeah, no,
I
can't.
Sharona. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, but no,
And
doing good though.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
We're here. We're a little late, but we're here.
Here a little bit late. Life happens. I mean, we kind of let you guys know as much as we could beforehand, but otherwise, no, we've got ourselves a nice packed show tonight. Unfortunately, our tripod is now a bipod.
Yep. We're CJ Greaves UTV
Yes, we are down one main
component. Yep.
And
JP got him this weekend.
JP did get him this weekend. He
He didn't even try to be
sly about it.
He just straight up stopped by Lyle.
Yep.
You and I were off in the distance, and dude, I never seen you run so fast.
Yeah. The last time I ran that fast,
You
or
blew
faster, I was just I blew that hamstring, man. You know, nothing reminds you of how old you are like a pulled hamstring.
For real.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I had it where, you know, we're just not as explosive as we used to be. You know what I mean? And to think that we're capable of doing those things again is just foolish. And so, like, I was walking back across the track on Friday, and because I was coming from gravel pit, and I'm going across by like the chicane in turn one. And I'm just trying to be sure that there are tractors out on the track, you know. So I'm kind of looking around. I'm like, because I don't want to. The next up was mod cart, but there's no safe place to stay.
Oh yeah.
So, and I didn't want to get caught out there. So as I'm looking around, Ty Flannery comes rolling up on a 4-wheeler. Hey, you want to ride? I'm like, yeah, sure. And I look, and it's like a sporty 4-wheeler. And I was like, shit. You just hop on the back. I was like, okay. And I'm looking at this thing, and it's hucked up a little bit, like the back is. I was like I'm decently tall. I'm 6'1". I can kind of, you know, get up on things. But this, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to jump.
Did you jump?
So I jumped, and as soon as I left the ground, though, my calf was like, hey, you're 36. It gave me just a little reminder, man, where it did one of these. It went. I was like, ah! And then as soon as I plopped down on it, I was like, all right, you know what? We're not going for jump balls anytime soon. So, a little reminder. So yeah, you work on your calisthenics. You know what I mean? Work on your explosions, your stretches, everything else that you need the older that you get. So.
Yeah, because we would have gotten to Lyle in time.
Yeah. Had I not suffered, you know, that minor setback, but
yep, Lyle's back in rehab again.
Back in rehab, Lyle's in rehab. So,
but now he's trying to go to Ohio, I believe.
Yeah, trying to go to Ohio.
Yeah.
So apparently, I don't know if it's like
I don't know if this one specializes in VP racing fuel gas.
Yeah,
or the addiction of part of it. I don't know.
I think it's the isolation, right? Is because when you're in Ohio, you're away from everything that's good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're kind of, it's almost like hell on earth, like in the United States, is just the state of Ohio.
Yeah.
And almost like, I wonder if it makes you, hey, this is about as bad as it gets. You know what I mean? You're seeing how bad it can get so that everything else is joyful. You know what I mean? You almost got to put them down first before you can bring them back up. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, you know, hugs for Lyle.
Hugs for Lyle. You know what I mean? He's going
Safe
through
return.
a lot. Yep. Be sure to send your thoughts, prayers, loves to Lyle. Tell him to get better. Yeah, I mean, again, no controlled substances. So, you know, we've even been told to keep, like permanent markers away?
Yep.
Away from him. So
anything that has smelly stuff in it.
Yeah, any sort of like aroma or like aerosol cans.
Yeah.
Even sometimes. We even got told like gum, because like when you open it, it has like a pungent smell.
Yep.
It's that addiction. It's that seekingness of
even
like that smell.
even the Maxima cleaner. The ones that smell like raspberry. I mean, I have a hard time staying away from that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, again, I don't know what the thought process is, or right how you cure something like that, or try to suppress it. But it's there. I mean, I guess I guess what are some of your minor addictions that are kind of tough? So I know,
Porn.
yeah. Ah, it was so quick, bro. That was so quick. He just goes porn.
But I got it under control.
You're just straight. You're like porn.
But yeah, no, it's it is what it is. Marcus Catlin's back in chat finally.
Marcus Catlin is in chat. Listen, this is what I love. Let's see. Here's a better question. Does race fuel? What does it say?
Does race fuel smell better before combustion or after? Definitely after.
Yeah. But here's the thing, though, is like we don't want Lyle hitting that stuff. You know what I mean? He's already kind of hitting.
Oh, could you imagine
combustion? Oh,
him because he does all the headshots and everything. What if he was sneaking in some?
maybe that's what it is.
Like we just don't catch him in time.
He's like,
oh,
yeah.
I got the headshot, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah.
about it.
He always
Every weekend.
Yep.
Every time he's back by you guys, back there.
And I blame myself for that, because had I just been good enough at it, maybe Lyle wouldn't be here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, had I just been good at like the headshots and the lifestyle stuff like that in the back, I put him in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's almost kind of like.
So do we blame you?
Like a survivor's guilt? I don't know. I mean, but then we could also go back of being even before that. You know what I mean? Like, if I had just been given a good camp. No, I'm kidding. Like from How I Met Your Mother. Because the penny, and then you do that, and then blah blah. So I was trying to find something. I couldn't find nothing.
But but Marcus Catlin. Well, good luck to Lyle.
Thoughts and prayers to Lyle.
Yeah, he'd be out there for a bit. But Marcus Catlin, first pro light race.
Dude, first pro light race. Is this loose?
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah.
But first pro light race. Didn't go as planned for him. But know what? I will give him credit. No quit in that man.
No, not at all. Not at all.
None.
I mean, there were times where I was like, pack it in.
Yeah, just hang it up, brother.
Stop.
Yeah.
And then you get back out there, blah, blah, blah. And then you pull off, and I'm like, damn, he is not giving up. To me, he's like, I'm getting my money's worth.
Yeah.
If I paid all this, I'm getting these laps in.
Yeah.
I paid for 20 laps.
But the coolest thing ever was, unfortunately, he was parked by the Ponzi turn on the infield side where all of us are standing.
Mm-hmm.
And the races are done, and he pulls up next to me, and he goes, damn. He's like, the race may not have gone my way, but he was like, fuck, I had some fun out there.
That's what's up, man.
And I was like, damn. I was like, know what? I was like, some people, I forget, like, sometimes this is a fun sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Having the opportunities to be out there and doing it is really cool.
What's the thing of it too, and I wonder if what was fun for him was him racing with those other two, like Sam, right? And I can't remember who the other guy is. I should know. I should.
But dude, he was in the ringer. He was in the ringer for like 3 laps.
That's what I mean. Like those three that were going at it, and it doesn't even matter like the skill level, because all three of those guys were very equal as far as like talent goes, and they raced each other very well. And it was fun to watch. Like, even if it was just for 3 laps, I know I noticed it, right? I mean, like the front 3 guys are fine. They're kind of gaped out a little bit. But yeah, I mean, watching Marcus and Sam and that other guy, kind of going at it was fun. It was fun to watch. I'm sure it was even more fun to be a part.
And
it's funny too sometimes, and this isn't fair to Marcus, because I know that, right, he's raced UTVs. He's no stranger to having raced, but to see him out there kind of on a debut doing as well as he has, or doing as well as he did, I was like, that's cool. Like, I was like proud of you, man. That's great. I know, right? It take a lot to get that truck out on the track. And I know there's more stuff that needs to be, taken care of because you don't know until it's race condition. You know what I mean? Until you're in the,
exactly. You could run up and down the road, but when it's jumping, turning,
things are moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, I mean, it was cool to watch him and be like, hey, this guy, he can race, he can drive. And, he deserves to be out there. And I'm excited to see more throughout the season and hopefully more and more develop. So, I mean, it's.
But what a packed weekend, though, man.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, you had to leave. You had your own personal stuff to handle throughout the weekend. But, wow. What Crandon could put on in 2 days is amazing.
Yeah. I mean.
Even with the rain. I mean, they still pushed on.
Yeah, I saw that, man. It's like, because when I got there, it was like 4:30, I want to say, and some of them texts were coming through because there wasn't a lot of reception out there, and so like they're still pushing. I'm like, damn, like this is gonna be a late night, but they still got done at a decent,
it wasn't
like
bad.
8:30,
I mean, it
right,
was
or something
nice for photos. It was nice for the cameras and everything. Golden hour was perfect.
Yeah.
Especially for the Pro 4 racing. Wow. I mean, we'll get more into it with Mickey coming on. And speaking of Mickey, we got a packed show today. We have the FCP Chairman's Cup winner, Mickey Thomas.
Yep.
We did have Ryan Beat on, but he is currently traveling and is afraid of losing cell service and ruining our show. No. And so we got replacement Pro 2 winner.
Yep.
And celebratory champ.
Yep.
Of celebrating. Ricky G.
Yep. The guy who kicked his ass the first day.
Yeah.
Oh wait, second time. Sorry.
Second time. Yeah.
Yeah. The guy kicked his ass the second time. Saturday night.
And then the guy who almost died in Wheatland.
Yes, back from the dead.
Got his nuts back. Dylan Parsons.
The Dylan Parsons, the guy who flirted with God, looked at death and said, "You cannot take me. I am not ready." Dylan Parsons.
Yep. Wyatt Miller's in the chat.
Wyatt Miller's in the chat. Shoot.
Yeah, saying, for anyone interested, Thursday before ERX, I'm thinking about renting out a rental car track 10 minutes from ERX. We would have a payout small entry fee.
Oh, is this
drivers only or media too?
Yeah. Are you trying to get mopped up or
That's what I want to know.
And other condition as well is that you're gonna have to add weights to your cart, Mr. Miller. So then we're of equal weight. So
200-pound weights, please.
At least.
Yeah.
What do you think Wyatt weighs, like 89 pounds?
No, I bet like $115.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess he's a guy.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah. So yeah, probably solid 150.
Yeah.
So no, I mean, it's going to be a nice packed show. We got Mr. Mickey Thomas joining us here in about 8 minutes, a silent assassin. And no, dude, Crandon was a good weekend. It was a long packed weekend. I thought the Speed Fest part of it the festival was fun. I thought it was cool.
The rally cars were cool.
I enjoyed the rally cars. I know some people call them big RC cars. I would be curious again, right? It's the first time. Nothing's ever going to be perfect right away.
Thursday night.
But I wonder if they're going to consider making the track a little smaller.
I hope not. I mean, they should, or
adding a cutoff somewhere,
or what they can do. They got so much property on there. They can make their own rallycross track.
Yeah. I think they could add a cutoff somewhere, only because. So from what I understand, is that the only reason that it was 4 laps is because these things were getting killed basically after 4 laps.
Yeah,
is that they could only muster 4, and then you'd have to go back and
I think
essentially charge them.
And I think the jumps had a big play into their demise, if you will.
Oh, yeah. What was it? Johnny was saying, like, every time he brought the car back, the guys had to fix something.
Yeah. He didn't get to watch one race.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm always fixing.
Yeah. Yeah, the guys who worked on Johnny Holter's rally car didn't ever get to see him race a Pro 2. So, because they're busy working on stuff. And I wonder if that was the same for like Jimmy Henderson's crew guys as well.
It seemed like Jimmy was more. He was more tame with it.
Okay.
Like he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah. And it it's funny too about the rallycross vehicles, how the lines changed.
Yeah.
Like how off the barn jump it got wider and wider and wider. Yeah. I remember by the time I started watching it on Sunday, I was like, huh. I was like, not what you guys were doing on Friday.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah. No, and I completely agree, Zach. We need more cars out there.
For sure. I mean,
but it's the first year of the series. You know, give them grace. I'm sure. Hopefully, it gets bigger and hopefully it gets bigger and it expands into other driver markets right now.
Yeah, and I mean, because that was the main complaint, I guess, over the weekend. I was like, oh, I wish there was more cars. I mean, the same thing could be said for any class, right? I mean, if the pro lights had 12 pro lights, we wouldn't be blinking twice about it. You know what I mean? Or if the pro fours had more pro fours, it'd be the best class out there. It's like, of course, man. But you know, until it gets more popular enough or whatever else it may be, you know, until then.
Yeah, because right now I think it's just the series funding everything.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously you got the ride or the pay to drive cars like Johnny, Gray, Banks, you know, and Jimmy.
Yep.
You know, I think until they start getting teams involved in everything, I think right now I think it's a good series.
Yeah.
You know,
100%.
and Johnny Holter right now, sorry. Johnny Holter right now is in Eldora with Gray and Banks doing round 8 and 9 of the series right now. So, no, that should be fun. Make sure to watch live on Racer TV this weekend, Friday and Saturday. And some more racing to watch. So,
yeah, no, it was funny. Just kind of checking out just some of the rallycross stuff. Man, that in-car. Dude, it looks cool. It's one of those where then I'm jealous because then they don't have open windshields or whatever.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't ever have to deal with like the dirt, the mud, whatever else it may be. I giggled when Jimmy Henderson was coming over the barn jump on Sunday. And he had his wipers on.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck you. I'm like, come on, man.
But on the contrary end of it, shattering. Banks's car was trashed in the front,
demolished. I don't know.
I don't know how you even see any of that. So what I was thinking, I was like, maybe we have like Banks or like Brad DeBerti on, or I mean, even hopefully Leah.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a possibility.
You know, on next week, talk about the series.
I saw, was it today or yesterday? She posted a video
of her landing. Yeah, the faces that you make when you land.
Yeah.
I felt so bad for them just because the jumps are so big. I mean, of course they're made to handle 18-inch fucking travel, not 8 inches or
not 4 to 6.
Yeah,
I think that's what their travel is. I think it's like 4 to 6 or something like that. You know what I mean? To us, that's pretty big, but you know the others.
Not enough.
Never enough.
Never enough.
I had that happen one time.
What? Never mind. Not even going to go down there. I like to know if the electric cars were faster in the straightaway over a Pro 4. Oh, dude, hands down.
Yeah, they go down. Like 0 to 60 in like 1.2 seconds or something like that on like
hands down,
pavement.
Way faster. I test way faster.
So
I don't know about the MPHs, but I test, they were hauling on the back straight by the billboards.
Yeah, and then they have that push to pass as well.
Oh, do they?
That like increases. So a lot of those guys, I guess, would push it coming out of the gravel pit.
Okay.
Because you hear it wind up, but again, hearing it is because of the speakers.
Yeah.
And I bet the speaker ad was like twofold, so the crowd can hear it, and then so they can hear it. Like to make sure that it's like actually working.
Yep.
So I know like the push to pass, it's like ring, and then it goes, and it's like an additional like 300 horsepower.
Yeah.
Like but again, very limited, and it's battery life.
Yeah.
So if you run out of battery, I mean, that's another strategy.
That was one of the things where I felt bad for Brad because when he hit the wall in the Joker lane, he ruined his batteries and then couldn't. I'm sure the car was okay, but the batteries were not okay.
Yeah.
And I'm sure with safety reasons and everything, they can't, don't want it to blow up in there.
Yeah, blow up or just him, the car die in the middle of the.
Yeah,
in the middle of the track. And you got nowhere to go.
Yeah, exactly. So but no, but other than that, unfortunately, I didn't get to see the rock bouncers, which, from what Cranon posted up, they looked amazing.
They did look cool.
Yeah, and I'm very sad that we didn't get to go back there and check them out. So, hopefully, Fall Cranon be able to.
Yeah, even if it's just an exhibition.
Yeah, but that section
looked gnarly.
Looked badass.
It looked fucking gnarly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So hands out to Cliff and for updating the back section back there, in the rack section. So.
Yeah. No, it looked like a good time. So. I don't know, man. We'll see. Fall Cranon almost felt it didn't quite feel the same, but having like a packed schedule like that almost kind of then it was like, okay, this is Cranon. There's a
Cranon 2.0
specialness to it where it's like it means more than just a run of the mill spring Crandon. But you know what wasn't necessarily, I guess, run of the mill was the weekend for the number 88 Pro 4 Forest County Potawatomi 2026 Cup winner for Mr. Mickey Thomas.
What's going on, boys?
What's going on, Mickey? Where are you located at, Space?
No, I'm in Georgia, back at home.
In Georgia, back at home, back at the shop. Shop looks beautiful. Yep. Did you even get the truck out of the truck yet, or out of the semi, or what's the deal here?
Oh, she's already pretty much all the way gone through.
Really?
We're already, yep. Chad and the boys, they're already cranking away on it. I think Sunday night we got back, and Monday morning we started on it, and I flew back home on Wednesday.
Really? Okay. So when were you comfortable with I guess everything that has been taken apart? When was it Wednesday? You said it was finally all taken apart.
Yeah, like pretty much by the time I left Wednesday morning, it was clean and almost fully prepped already.
Wow.
Dude, that's amazing.
Yeah, so nothing. What are some of the typical things that you check for? And again, if it's like secret, that's fine. You don't have to tell us. But what are some of like the major things that you check, or that you have to check? Being a Pro 4, that was maybe different than a Pro 2.
Different than a Pro 2 is all the drivetrain. You gotta do your CVs, go through those, re-grease them. We inspect the front diff. We usually pull the gearbox. We'll inspect the clutch. So, I mean, the drivetrain's where all your time is spent on Pro 4 compared to a Pro 2. Everything else, the suspension and stuff like that, is relatively the same. Typical prep there, just nut and bolting things and making sure nothing's coming loose and making sure all your heims and rod ends are tight and still in spec. And then the drivetrain, we spend a lot of time on the drivetrain, and that's typically where your failures happen in Pro 4, and that's what makes it so much more expensive and time consuming than Pro 2.
Yeah. So again, right, I mean, before we even get to the lead of it, right, let's go ahead and take us through your weekend. I mean, right, Saturday was a full packed day for you. I mean, first of all, what were your thoughts on that schedule for Saturday, having gone in the morning and then going later on in the evening?
We were looking forward to it. Like it's a challenge, and we only usually do it one time a year at Fall Crandon, but doing 2 points races in one day, I think that's a first. Or what? We had a rain out at Bark River one year that we did that too, but
yeah.
It was a big challenge, and we were up for it. All the guys, they were stoked about it. We had to make sure before the weekend we were kind of set up for success, going into the weekend with bodies done and wrapped and everything prepped kind of ahead of time, spares put together. So if something happened, we could just throw it right in, and they did a killer job. I mean, we actually had a failure, ended up having to pull a gearbox and completely rebuild it in between those races, and they knocked it out of the park, and we were ready for battle again. So it was good. It was fun. I think it was exciting for everybody, and made the day go by really quick. You know, usually you're sitting around. Seems like it takes forever to race, and I kind of like just waking up in the morning and going right to work and going out there and racing and having something to do all day. It made it fun and enjoyable, I think.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, it's right. What were the crew guys thinking? Were they again, when you know beforehand, is it okay to expect that? And then I guess, right, you normally Friday night after practice qualifying, you're kind of, do you mosey around and you're just like, hey, we'll take care of what we need to take care of, you set in a routine, and then like Friday night, were you guys just like trying to thrash to get it together, or was it all pretty set by the time Saturday morning came around?
I mean, we had a relatively uneventful practice and qualifying, luckily. Nothing major happened that cost us a lot of time prep wise, and so I mean, we have a basic checklist that the guys go through every time the truck hits the track, and they worked through that within a few hours. So we were in bed by midnight, and ready to wake up the next day and go race. So it really wasn't that bad, more than usual, but and there's not a whole lot of room for error. Like if something major were to happen Friday night, it would have been a late night, but we were ready for it either way.
All right.
Yeah. Take us through Saturday morning race. I think it was it you, right, that got the whole shot, and then right, and then you cut CJ's tire, so that was pretty cool. Did you plan on doing that, or like what was take us through that Saturday morning race?
Yeah, no, pulled a whole shot, and I mean, CJ did that to himself. He pretty much drove right into the side of me, and
Yeah.
that's what happened. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think they can blame me for that, even though I think they tried. Tech came over to us afterwards about our Nerf bars and whatnot, but yeah, I mean, it was going really well. We were out front, running our pace, just trying to hang on to it. Had some pressure, from Jimmy, but we were holding them off for the time being, and we had a quick truck, and I think the truck was actually coming around by the time it broke, to be even better and better. So I think we were in a good position to win. And I'm bummed because if we won that race, we would have swept the whole weekend, and that's something I've never done, is swept the entire weekend at Crandon. Something I really wanted to do, but you know what? It happens, and you move on. So bummer,
Yeah.
but we bounced back.
Yeah, 3 for 3 is very, very hard at Crandon. I think there's only a handful of people who've ever done it. I think CJ's
Yep.
one, Keegan might be one, as far as like, right, the 2 points races and the cup race. Um, I don't know. Menzies maybe. I don't know if Ricky Johnson ever did. The closest who did go 3 for 3 but didn't go 4 for 4 was Adrian Cheney. It was one of those races where they raced on Friday, raced on Saturday, raced on Sunday, and then they had the cup race on Sunday. And Adrian Cheney went Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Pro 4, and then I think he broke in like the cup race or something like that. But
Really? Wow. What year was that?
2011, something like that. I think it was like 2009, 8, 10, 11, something like that.
That's awesome.
Dude, the guy was on one, and he was like beating everybody. It was not like it was just kind of given, or there was bums out there. He threw down. It was crazy, and
That's sick.
it's funny, we talked about it on the hillside. It gets brought up every year at Crandon. Like, hey, remember when Cheney went 3 for 3, almost went 4 for 4, and no, dude, like I said, it's tough. What ended up breaking though on Saturday that kind of that put an end to your day or morning, I guess?
Yeah, so I came off that the finish line jump, and as soon as I landed, the input shaft on the transmission broke. So went for the gas, and it just free revved. And it took me a second to figure out what had happened. I thought maybe I just missed a shift or it fell out of gear or something. So I was sitting there trying to shift and was kind of just a sit and duck. And Jimmy just had nowhere to go and slammed into me, and that ended up breaking some suspension parts from that impact. But you're so committed so early on in that corner. I'm sure there's nothing he could do. I was just kind of sitting duck right there. So definitely not intentional, and it was a bummer.
I was on the inside, and I was using the inside timing and scoring building kind of as like a break, right? So ever as you will. And you came around the corner, and then all of a sudden it was like Jimmy right there, and then bam, he hit you, and I was like, what in the world just happened? And I'm like,
Yeah.
I think he was already breaking by the time Jimmy got there, and yeah, and then like you watch it back, and you're like, oh, okay, like something went wrong where, again, I'm sure it was happening as you were coming up the hill to the final corner, and yeah, that's a bummer deal, But I mean, again, nothing you can do, and I think that's very very cool of you to have like that mentality of, knowing and having that integrity of being like, hey man, like I was already kind of breaking, he had nowhere to go. So then you got that all taken care of, man. You got that fixed. What were your thoughts then going into Saturday night? I mean, obviously you had that rain delay, and then going into. Did you think like Saturday was going to get canceled, and then you're going to have to race Sunday morning? Kind of what were you trying to game plan for? I guess even like tire setup wise, like were you going to sharpen those Nerf bars again? Kind of what was the the game plan?
Yeah, I mean, some of the drivers were going back and forth in our group chat, and they were talking about not wanting to race and kicking around the idea of doing a Sunday morning race and using that as their qualifying. And I was on board with that. That was before I went and saw the track. I mean, after I saw the buggies run, and the sun was out, and we kind of looked at it and we're like, we're definitely racing tonight. Like the track wasn't as bad as we thought it was going to be. I mean, it was a ton of water really in a really short period of time.
Yeah.
So it felt really bad, but it drained off, fairly decently, and we felt we would have a good track. And so after we saw that, we were just, we were still getting ready, hammered down and getting the truck ready to go. So we had a big list of things to fix after that morning race, so there was no slowing down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I was not there, but Mr. Jeffrey Keeble told me that he's like, oh, did you see like some of the highlights from like the Pro 4 race? I was like, yeah, no. I'm like, I saw it, man. Like that was wild. He goes, no. You have to watch the whole thing. So before I go back and watch, do you mind doing a audiobook for me and taking me through that Pro 4 race? Because apparently I'm missing out.
Yeah, it was a good one. It was probably one of the funnest races of my life. It was a nail biter for me all the way to the end, especially once I got out front. But yeah, kind of CJ pulled the whole shot, kind of tucked in behind him, all the way up through the halfway caution. The track was a little slick, a little technical early on. It was coming around though, and after halfway, like the gloves came off and we went to battle, and kind of had an opportunity, got a good run on CJ coming out of gravel pit, and that gave me the opportunity going into finish line, got underneath him. He had a small push which pushed him wide. We went 3 wide through finish line, carried it all the way through the S turns, and in Argonne, CJ was wide on entry through the S's, so I knew his rotation would be a little late going into Argonne. So I just kind of backed her down and tried to sneak up underneath him. I got a little bumper on him, which put him into another push, and was able to tuck up under him and push my way by a little bit. And from there, yeah, just put my head down and ran away, and it was a nail biter all the way to the finish. I mean, Jimmy put a lot of pressure on me the whole rest of the race, and there was no room for errors. So it was definitely one of the most exciting races of my life, and winning that one felt, really special for me.
So this is a very early question and might be some recency going into this, but that Pro 4 race and then your time spent in Pro 2, which was more fun to race? Was it like the guys, because the guys at Pro 2 are different, right? I mean, you got you got your Ryan Beats, your Keegans, your Jarrett Brookses, Ricky G, KGB, guys like that were in that with you in the thick of it when that Pro 2 class was absolutely stacked. And then now you've got, again, top tier guys like Jimmy and CJ, Johnny. I guess what was more of a fun group to go with?
I mean, there's everybody's so good, both classes, but I don't know. Pro 4 just seems more special to me. You know, it's a lot to do with like how difficult it is to keep the truck together, the amount of work that everybody goes through, the intensity of it, the stress of it, the pressure, you know, the amount of money we're spending. Like when you win in Pro 4, it just feels so much more special than Pro 2. And that's why we do it, you know, like there's so much uncertainty and we run straight for it. And when you have a weekend that comes together, it's just like that's what makes it all worth it. You know, it's definitely it's a feeling that not many people get to experience, and it's why we do it.
You know, and I think you're really shedding some light on the Pro 4 class and being a Pro 4 driver, and right, nothing against like Jimmy or Cole or you know anyone else like that, but to have that that thought of Pro 4, right, where hey man, it means that much more because of how much work goes into it, and nothing against the Pro 2 class, but you know Pro 4 is a different fucking animal. But then not only that, you're also beating CJ in the same sentence. So like a win in Pro 4 with CJ is a very, very rare thing to have. And some of the guys have done it, right? But man, to do it the way that you did was something that was hard earned. You know what I mean? CJ was healthy.
And it was cool, you know, like everybody was healthy and we were all in the mix the whole entire, like when does that happen in Pro 4? You know, it's very rare, unfortunately, but like it was a straight battle. Everybody was at 100%, no flats, nothing. We were all just in the mix battling hard for whatever it was, 10, 11 laps. And I mean, that just doesn't happen, you know? So it was cool to put a race together, and it was just really special for us.
So again, like you said, is Pro 4 is it's another tier, right? Of when you win, it means more. I'm sure, right? It was fun driving those guys in Pro 2, though. A lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Down there. If you could bring one or more Pro 2 guys up to Pro 4 to enjoy battling with, who are some guys that you would want to bring up?
I mean, there's so many good drivers there. Like the entire class of Pro 2 right now is legit, you know. But any of those guys that I know are going to put in 100%, like I'd love to see come up, you know. Like I know Ryan, I'd love to have him in Pro 4, and I know he is, you know. Look, I think he's building the truck and he's going to be there. I think he's a good addition, you know. He's somebody that put the 100% into their program. He's going to show up and do everything they can to win, and that's the dudes I want to race against. You know, and really everybody in Pro 2 I feel like is that way. You know, Kyle and Keegan and even Jacob, like it'd be cool to have him step up. And I mean, Ricky, I know Ricky's got a truck, so he's going to be like Pro 4 moving forward, I think is it was on the decline. I think it's on the rise right now. There's going to be a lot of good dudes stepping into it, and Pro 2 is so competitive. Any one of those guys stepping up is going to be a factor. It's going to put on good racing, and I think the next few years we're going to have some seriously good Pro 4 racing.
Yeah, and it's almost like there are people that would make great Pro 4 drivers. I mean, right, Ricky G, I think is definitely one of them, and we're gonna have him on here in a second, at 8 o'clock. Again, right, I've seen Keegan race in a Pro 4, and he would love to race Pro 4 if he could. I think that'd be another great addition. Again, like Johnny Holcher, KGB has already done it.
Definitely.
How
I mean, there's not one person that I wouldn't love to see in Pro 4. That's competitive in Pro 2, and that's a lot of names right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It would, if you got the chance to, right? Hypothetically, you win a small little lottery. Would you let Mr. Rosales go up into Pro 4?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, why is that even a question?
Oh, I don't know. Just I figured you might want to keep him down. You know what I mean? You're like, hey, there's only one room up here.
No.
How about that?
No,
how about that celebration though at the end?
Yes, dude.
Yeah, you guys like that?
Dude, that was
that one was for you guys.
Dude, loved every second of it.
Yeah.
I woke up Sunday morning and right, I'm tired. Open my little eyes, grab my phone. First thing, open up Instagram. Bam, first video, and I was like, yes. I'm like, it's so good, man, dude. It is so good. Like, it really is such a great celebration to do.
I know, and then I forgot on the Sunday on the Cup race. I totally forgot about it, but I'm gonna bring it back.
All right.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's funny too, and we'll get into the cup race, but I position myself perfectly. I'm like, oh, if he does it, I'm gonna get such a great shot here, man. Like, I got the coloring of it is so good. Like, I've got it dialed. I'm ready. And you get up and you're like, yeah. And then that was it. I was like, what the fuck, man? I ran over here, man. You know what that's like? Give me the run.
Yeah.
Shit.
Sorry.
But yeah, man, take us through that Sunday Cup race. I mean, again, man, thoughts. You're no stranger to the Cup race. You're in a Pro 4, healthy Pro 4. Just took that win. Did you have good qualifying? And then were you pretty confident going into the Cup race?
Yeah, and before you answer that, I guess I want to take a little step back and ask, without the qualifying, like how did you know what setup to run, tires, even did you guys know it was going to rain during the race? Like everything throughout the Cup race, like before.
Yeah, I mean, after winning that race Saturday night, we felt like we had a pretty good truck. We actually threw some changes at it. What was that? Between practice and qualifying, and some suspension changes. Went into the morning race. Kind of decided maybe that wasn't the right direction, so we went back for the Saturday night race. I felt like I liked it a lot better. So we kept relatively the same setup going into the Cup race. We changed it. We did some different tire grooving because we expected the track to be harder. And the track was kind of weird. Like it held a lot of moisture the whole race during the Cup. Even with all those trucks, like I was expecting a dry, blue grooved, racing surface, and it ended up being kind of wet even before the rain. Really held moisture almost the entire race, so it was kind of different than expected. But I mean, relatively same setup. Every race, like you want to be able to go out, pull a whole shot, and run away with it at Crandon. That's your ideal run. But yeah, I mean, not really the same old. Couple small changes, but nothing major.
Okay.
Yeah. No, because I mean, right? You came out swinging, man, and
yeah, because in the beginning of the Cup race, you and CJ had a nice little battle going, and then unfortunately, he pulled off the track, and then it was just clear skies for you to catch up to the Pro 2s. So, take us through your Cup race.
Yeah. Why did you put him in the wall?
Jesus.
That's a question for him because I was 20 yards away.
He's like, I watched it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, CJ pulled another whole shot. His truck starts really well. I think there's no question about that. And I was just kind of settling in. I remember, Chad was on the radio saying like, let's just get comfortable right now. Let's get behind him. Let's catch some traffic, and then let's try to kind of work our way past him in traffic. So I was kind of settling in, keeping a distance that I wasn't blown through tear-offs because the track was pretty wet. And yeah, we caught some traffic, and not long after that, he hit the wall and took himself out of the race. And from there, just put my head down to catch the Pro 2s. You never really know how hard you got to push to catch them, so you're kind of just running 100% pace until you know where you stack up. And we caught him really quick, worked our way through them, and from there, just literally trying to keep the truck from killing itself, just putting around. And I was kind of bummed, like, those last couple laps, just kind of putting around by myself, keeping the truck together, kind of boring, like you're coming down from a high and it's just, you're just hoping the truck doesn't break and cruising around. I do kind of wish that CJ didn't break and we were able to go out and race, because it just would have made it that much better for me.
Yeah, it was. And to be fair too, right? The last couple Cup races too have been pretty decently close. You know what I mean? Where they come down to like a lap or two, and yeah, this one was. Because I know that when I filmed the Pro 2s come around turn 1, and then they went around the barn turn, and Shane was then on the I could hear him over the thing. Oh, Pro 4s are on the way. I was like, oh man, that's actually kind of early. I'm like, normally ideally, they're not coming around
until after the finish line.
Yeah, because it's always
Oh, really?
yeah. So when I stand in the middle and I shoot turn one, Pro 2s come around. You Pro 4s come around just before they get to the finish line because it's so fucking scary and sketchy of being like, are the Pro 4s going to get around turn one by the time the Pro 2s get by me and are literally like 3 inches in front of my face because I'm trying to film the first turn. So, yeah, I don't even think they were over the player's jump by the time you guys came around the first turn. So,
I don't know. It's all perspective. Like I'm sitting at the starting line, and it seems like it's taken a year for him to throw the flag. You know, but obviously they were jumping the gun a little bit. So I mean, worked out for me. I mean, but still, like you want to race. You know, like I don't want to go out there and be by myself and cruising around. I mean, it's cool to win that race, but like I'd much prefer Saturday night. You know, we're just. It's a battle, and you got to earn that, you know?
Yeah, Jacob Rosales is in chat and says, lucky ass timing difference.
That's what I'm saying, man. And I don't know if you, dude, Rosales got real close to that tire. I don't know if you got to see that or not, Mickey.
Oh, yeah. No, I saw that. That was sketchy, dude. Same with Johnny, right? Similar deals. I mean, couple more inches, and that's a big wreck.
Oh, yeah. Red flag for sure.
Yeah. I mean, Zakowski knows. Mine Spaccarelli knows. I mean, unfortunately, Rosales almost joined that crew. And same thing with Johnny. You know what I mean? He was close to that as well. So, it
was kind of like I've never been through turn one, and it was that greasy. You know, it was really greasy. So I think it caught people off guard.
Yeah. No, I mean, but hey, you know, a win's a win. At the end of the day, you, sir, have got yourself a cup race. You're a cup winner, and there's a difference between the cup race and then the world championship. So I know a lot of like the West Coast guys or the East Coast guys are like, oh yeah, I won the cup race. I'm like, what cup race you talking about? Oh, the Pro 2 cup race. I'm like, it's just a world championship, buddy. It ain't a cup. The cup race there's two, and that's it. I don't know what you're talking about. So to me, that's what a cup is. It's a Pro 2 versus Pro 4 race. Otherwise, the other one's just a world championship, and you get a ring. So,
no, it's special, super special.
Yeah. So, what does this cup race mean to you and your team? You know, especially early on in your Pro 4 career. Like, obviously, I don't want to X out your 2025 season because it was just hindered with mechanical failures and everything. You know, we have a rebirth, a phoenix rising through the ashes right now.
Hell yeah.
You know, for your team. And this has to be very, very important to your team as far as like where you guys are at as a team, if you will. So, like,
I mean, not just this cup race, but like the whole weekend was super huge for us. I mean, we went through some challenges. You know, I'll tell you straight up, like Saturday night, I was not happy with the motor that we had in. All weekend I wasn't happy with it, and I went to the guys and I was like, you know, I want to change a motor. Like, I'm not happy with where this thing is right now, and maybe it's in my head, but you know, I want to throw in our package from Anago that was used with a bunch of laps. And so Saturday night we went back to the shop, and actually all day Sunday and we threw a different motor package in, and turns out I was wrong. That motor was worse. But you know what? They backed me up 100%, and you know, that's huge. Like, I've got a team that has my back, and they trust me, and I trust them, and just honestly, like, I'm so happy with the guys on my team right now. Chad, Race, Travis, Obadiah, Steve. I mean, just super honored to have them on my team, and really good camaraderie in our pit. You know, everybody's getting along. We're staying up, you know, they're staying up late doing what they got to do to get the truck dialed, and there's just nobody's better than the next guy. I mean, Chad's out there scraping mud just like anybody else, and he's down, and you know, we're all working towards the same goal. And when you got a bunch of good dudes that know what they're doing, and you're all working towards the same thing, you're going to do a lot of cool stuff together, and that's what we've been doing. I mean, our track record right now, and I know this won't be forever, but for right now, the races that this truck has finished have won. So, we're in a good spot. We've got a fast truck. We still have some improvements to make. I mean, it's not perfect. We're down to the wire on like things that are breaking and why they're breaking and solving those problems. But yeah, just super, super awesome team. And if we keep working together, it's going to be dangerous for everybody else.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. And I'm so happy, right, that Chad, not saying that he didn't have it together, right, but I mean, just with all the mechanical failures and stuff last year, and, you coming out swinging and being successful already this season, I think is great. I mean, I'm happy for Chad. I'm happy for you. And then in the chat, somebody said, Mickey, you should have heard the crowd for you this weekend. It was insane. Have you noticed like an uptick in like in fans or engagement or anything else like that? Or, people yelling at you, complimenting, you're behind, or you looking like a, snack, anything else like that?
He's like, nothing like that, but Saturday night for sure. Like my Instagram was pretty cool. Just all the messages and stuff coming in, and all the texts, and like people really enjoyed that race. So that was cool to see. I think a lot of eyes were on that race, and the highlight reel afterwards, and like people were stoked. I got a lot of messages saying that's the best race they've seen in years, and that's super cool for me. Because we want to go out there and put on a show and put on our best effort, and for it to come together and everybody be in the race and in the mix and us battling, it was super cool.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm sure, right, everyone also, like CJ being as dominant for as long as he is, right, everyone wants to see somebody else win, and to have like Jimmy there, but then to have you now, like, kind of again giving him the beans back, it then makes it even like a three-headed monster for Pro 4. And then when Johnny gets in it and he's on, it's a four-headed monster, and it is such a wonderful thing to watch. And then I don't know what else you got left, Jeffrey, but I'm just going to read this off from chat. It said that the celebration is becoming one of Shane's favorites, he said.
Nice. Yeah, hopefully we're doing more.
Yeah, yeah. And I guess my last question here is with you being 32 points down, you're sitting in third place in Pro 4. When we first started talking to you in the Pro 2 class, and where you were at mentally, where you're like, when I'm going to either win or crash, where are you at mentally right now with you still in the Pro 4 hunt? Are you still just like, hey, I want to get as many Pro 4 races as I can? Or are you in the mindset of like, hey, we're in the championship hunt and I just need to be consistent?
I mean, I don't see ourselves, I see us having a chance at the championship, but to win a championship, I feel you have to have everything really dialed, like your truck, your setup, everything's pretty stable. We're not there. Like, we're still in discovery mode. We're throwing different setups at it. We're trying new things. And in my eyes, I'm setting myself up for future domination in future seasons. This year is still discovery of the truck, fixing all these little problems. But with that said, like, I'm still going to go out to every race. I'm going to try to win the race, and we're going to try to get as many points as possible and see where we stack up at the end. But we're definitely not at a championship level of preparation that is required to win a championship. It's just hard to get there in year two, especially when you have a brand new truck and like completely brand new everything, all the parts, everything. There's stuff that we haven't run before that we're trying. And I kind of came into this year knowing that this year is all about building a truck that has winning pace. That's what we've done. And we're just going to go out and try to win races.
All right.
All right. Yeah, perfect. Absolutely, man. Keep the beard, man. Apparently that seems to be the, the key. So.
No, I'm growing out mine too.
Yeah, same. If you look really close.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna
Can't see it from here. Yeah. Can't see it, but I trust you.
Yeah. But is there anyone that you'd like to thank before we let you go?
Just again, my team. I mean, they're the ones that got us here. I got the baddest dudes on the planet, my sponsors, everybody that helps us. Thank you. Looking forward to another good race come ERX, and make sure everybody tunes in to Pro 4 racing because it's gonna be a good one.
I'm excited, man. I cannot wait for Pro 4 at ERX. It's gonna be a good time. But
Yeah.
no, thank you, Mr. Thomas. We appreciate you taking time out of your day, winning the Forest County Potawatomi 2026 Cup. And, again, if you win at ERX, shit, we might have to have you back on.
Yeah.
Plan on it.
So, no, thank you, man. We appreciate it. And we will see you in a couple weeks at ERX.
Cool. See you guys. Thank you.
All right, Mickey.
Alrighty,
Yeah, later.
Love you.
Love you. You bitch.
Damn it.
He did it again.
He hesitated too.
Yeah.
He knew it. He was like, do I?
Was he the one that said that? I only say I love you to my wife and my kids?
Johnny.
Oh, Johnny.
Are we frozen right now or no?
Yes, we are.
Oh, what does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. We are totally frozen.
We are frozen.
No. Can people hear us still?
I don't know.
I don't know. Keep talking though.
Just keep on talking. Just keep talking, man. Let me see. I don't know. Let me go on. We're gonna find out here in a second.
Yeah, I mean we're trying something new this round, so
yeah.
Bear with us. Again, we just want to go back and forth and
Oh, Mr. Rosales says you're not frozen. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Well, then I guess our screen is frozen. Yeah. See, look.
Oh, all right, sweet.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I guess we'll run it. You know what I mean?
Oh, there we go. We're on.
There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah. So there's a monitor in front of us, and that's kind of how we like see our people. So.
All these guys. No, you're not. You're not frozen. Yes, we hear you. You're on your phone. Thank you, chat. We love you.
Yes, you guys are wonderful. You guys are amazing.
But yeah, do you in chat? Do you guys like the short interviews with multiple drivers?
Yeah.
I mean, I know that's just our first one, but it's definitely hard because we want to keep the podcast going in a timely manner, if you will.
Yeah, because I text Ricky. He said he's getting to his office. It'll be a couple of minutes, but otherwise, no. Like, yeah, right as I say it, the man himself, the only number 78 I've ever loved in my life, the Pro 2 G Brothers driver from California, my favorite Mexican nightmare, Ricky G. All right, maybe not. You know what? I guess I'll just.
Oh no!
You know what? I'm gonna go find a bridge real quick, and I'm gonna go make some headlines. So, well, all right. Cool. Let's go ahead and try that again.
Yeah.
So
yeah, bear with us.
Yeah, bear with Ricky.
Yeah, we never had more than one guest on.
Yeah, maybe two, but I don't know if we've ever, done three. But no, if you guys haven't noticed, see the addition. And there he is, the number 78, the only Mexican I've ever loved.
Bro, my audio wasn't working before.
My favorite nightmare, Ricky G.
What's going on?
What's going on, brother? Where you at right now? Is you in Wisconsin or is you in California?
No, I'm in Cali now, dude.
Damn.
Flew back in yesterday.
Wow.
Yesterday morning. Shit, back in my hometown, dude. Dude, only about an hour and a half from Glen Helen. You know, I go there every morning and I walk the track just to get ready.
All right, Cole Mamer, chill out. No, that's another guy too. Damn, we got to have him on. I haven't talked to Cole in a hot minute. I got to give him all kinds of shit. But no, man, Mr. Ricky G, dude, you kicked everybody's ass on Saturday, including our driver that you just replaced. So I mean, that was pretty cool.
That was good, dude. That was a good race, bro. It would have been a good battle to the end, because me and Ryan were pretty even, like in speed up until that lap. I think it was coming to halfway when his PDM came unplugged. So
yeah, it definitely would have been a awesome race. But tell us before what was going on before the start of the Pro 2 race on Saturday morning. You know, you went out for what is it?
Oh yeah,
shakedown.
Yeah, you went out for your shakedown.
Oh, what did I break? I'm trying to think.
You broke a cam lifter head thingy.
Yeah, I can't think of what that thing's called, dude. But
Hey,
I was literally lined up for my shakedown,
Tyler
and
finished.
I heard like a knock and like something snapped in the motor, dude. And it just like the truck was just like instead of like being like bum bum bum, it was like whoa whoa, and I was like what the, you know. So I pulled off the track, dude, and we went back and tore the took the heads off the motor, and we found a broken part in there, and so we had Ron from Advantage. He brought over my spare motor, and we started ripping that apart and replacing parts from that motor into the motor that was in the truck, dude. And like we started tearing it apart at 9 o'clock, and we were in staging by 9:45, and we were off the line by 10 a.m., dude. It was like a we've been like having these man, we just a lot of luck, dude, with these shakedowns because like in Missouri, I did a shakedown before the race, and coming out of the last corner, the throttle cable snapped,
Oh,
and like
yeah, jeez.
yeah, dude. So we've been getting lucky, and um, yeah, I can't believe that happened, man. Like we freaking the guys thrashed on it, and everyone was running around throwing tools around, dude. The freaking pit was a mess, but we made it out for the race, and we struggled that first morning race, but we came back in and we got back to work, dude. We had that transmission out probably two times after that
God damn.
first race in the morning, and we were changing around converters, and Tyler like was under the truck for like 4 hours, like just he was just so mad, but it
Oh,
paid off, and we ended up having a good second race. That's for sure. I mean, we picked up a lot of speed, and I do think we did have something for Ryan there, in the second half. But you know,
Yeah, yeah. So take us through that first race. I mean, like you said, obviously, you had the rocker arm failure happening during your test run there, and then again, like you said, your whole team was underneath the truck trying to, or at least underneath the hood, trying to get it all put back together. Like as far as mentally, what are you going through in that moment, especially having to, hit turn one flat footed, if you will.
hell yeah.
yeah. No, honestly, it was just trying to stay calm. I mean, I trust my team. I trust everyone we're surrounded with that puts time and effort into that truck and supplying me the parts I need, to succeed. I mean, I trust them all. So I just try to stay in the race zone because that's my job, is to just stay focused on the race and what my job is, and I let them be, and I trust their part of the job that they're gonna, give me the best truck possible to go out there and, compete for podiums and wins. And um, was just kind of locked in that whole morning. I was pretty quiet and, definitely was nervous, but yeah, we made it out there. I mean, and I did struggle for that first race, but
Was
you know,
was it just setup? Did you, again, like you said, you guys were changing transmissions, converters? Like, what were you struggling with out there on the track? Like, did the track not develop the way you guys thought it was going to develop?
um, I mean, definitely it was second half setup I really struggled with. I was pretty quick in the first half. I started to really catch Kyle there before halfway. Um, and then after halfway, I just think I had just the wrong gearing and converter package in for that second half of the race, and a lot of it was just me trying to baby the throttle pedal and try to continue making grip. The tire groove was a little different than from what I ran that later afternoon race. It was multiple factors, but we tried our best, and we still came out with the fourth place finish. So it's I was always reminding the team, we got to look at the bright side of it. Still finishing in the top five. We're still finishing consistent, and let's forget about this race. Now we have a race, this afternoon to focus on, and that was my biggest thing: is forget this race. It's over. We got fourth. That was good. Now let's focus on what we can do to make the truck faster. So,
Yeah,
and
because
that's yeah. Go ahead.
your battle fourth, fifth, and sixth with Johnny Holter, Rosales, even Kyle. That was still fun to watch you guys battle out there.
No, it was a good race, dude. It was good. I mean, we were. I mean, honestly, me and Rosales were probably exchanging the most doors and fenders out of everyone. Me and Johnny had a couple sliders on each other, and it was a good race and a good battle, and going into the last corner, Jacob left the door open, and I just filled the gap.
We actually got again, we got chat going. We have it says this guy shake my head from at Jacob Rosales 2563.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It says this guy shake my head.
Really? Hold on, let me pull this.
So that's crazy, huh? You're just out here. Why you do that to him, huh? Take us through that.
I didn't, bro. It was a good battle. Hold on, let me see here.
Yeah.
He's really typing.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, let me get in here. Let me defend myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like what Jeffrey
I
said.
want to look at the comments. He's not in here. Oh, he is in here. No, it was a good race. It was a good race.
No, it was a good. It was when you popped on. He goes, "This guy shake my head." So I was
Yeah.
like,
No, it was good, dude. We both finished. Oh, actually, yeah, Johnny kind of finished him off there in that last corner.
Yeah, he did. Johnny went for the dagger on that one.
Yeah.
But
So
going, after the race, like you said, fourth place, amazing finish, telling you guys to keep your head up. I mean, it's one feat to fix your truck before the race, but it's another feat to finish in the top 5 with such a stacked field. Then what were you guys changing? Like, what big changes did you make before the evening race?
So we knew the track. I mean, the track goes away pretty quick. I mean, there's a lot of classes going through it all day. I knew it was going to start to blue groove and dry up even more than the morning race. So it was just trying to calm down the truck a little bit. Give me some more pull out of the corners, some more freaking bore out of it. I want to I don't want it super high pitch. I want to make a grip coming out of the corners. And that was our main focus, was just trying to find the right package. And we had a team of people that we met with in the semi. We had Ron, Charlie from ACD, talking to Dynamic. I was talking to the Yokohama guys, and we were all just trying to see what changes we can make. I mean, we weren't far off is the thing. We were third fastest in the morning race. So we didn't want to throw the kitchen sink at it. We just wanted to fine tune it a little bit to give me a little more in the second half. And honestly, most of it was gearing and converter.
Yeah.
And then we made a little, Bill's seen, we made a little bit of change in the suspension in the front end, and went out there and gave it our best go. And it definitely showed right away, right off the start. It showed that we were quick and competing for a win.
Yeah. Did the rain play a big factor? After, did you make the changes before or after the rain? And
We made it like during the rain, kind of.
Okay. And while that was going on, and we just got done talking to Mickey, and Mickey was like on the side of like, yeah, let's just race tomorrow. But when I seen you, you're like, hey, we all got a race out there. Like, let's get this racing going.
No, I was fine with it. I mean, the rain cleared up. Like, it rained pretty hard for like an hour and a half or whatever, a couple hours, but then it stopped and the sun was out. There was a little bit of breeze. So I knew the track was going to dry out. I mean, especially if they were going to continue with the racing and running the classes. I mean, I had no reason to be upset because I wasn't going to be the first, I think it was four. I think we were the 5th race or something, or, there was 3 or 4 races before us. So it's like, I'm not going to complain. I'll let the other guys complain, whoever is going to go out there first. Those guys are the ones that are going to get muddy. So I didn't really want to waste my time and energy on complaining and crying about the track, but I mean, I get it, as if you're a pro buggy or a pro spec. Like, the pro buggies, like, were the first class out there. I mean, I could understand the frustration right there, but for me, I was fine. I knew it was going to clear up and knew it was going to dry up. So that's what happened too. The track was actually really good.
Yeah.
It's funny too is on that Saturday, and again we might be kind of jumping to that already, but kind of take us through that Saturday race, man. Like you said, is that you had something? Oh, actually, we just I saw something here in chat. Sock check.
Who?
Sock check from Blair.
Bro, I'm wearing shorts. Yeah, I just hit the gym. Socks aren't high right now.
Oh, hey. let's see it.
Damn, he
Let's
got
see it,
he got
fool.
caught lacking,
Yeah,
bro.
lacking.
Chill, dude.
Fool ain't down, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Why?
saying.
Damn,
Why? Oh, here we go.
you're not down at the gym either.
Damn.
I'm just
Damn.
hanging in there, dude.
Damn.
He's like, I'm making my.
Tell me some slack.
You ain't falling that cholo fit, huh? Damn, that's a shame.
Whatever, dude.
So take us into the Saturday race then.
So the Saturday race.
Wait.
Saturday evening race.
Yeah,
Saturday evening.
Like made the changes to the truck. You know, you're at the starting line. You're like, man, I hope. Like, what goes through your head? Like when you make, are you just hoping, or do you know that your team did the changes that you needed to feel comfortable in the second half?
Yeah, are you like concerned? Like, is Rosales far enough away? Where's Johnny Holcher? You know what I mean?
They were beefing at the start line. I knew I was fine with that. Him and Johnny were like going at it. They were like talking. I seriously, dude. Where's Jacob? Jacob will confirm with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll confirm, dude. They were like talking smack.
Love that.
So I was like, okay, I don't gotta worry about those guys.
Yeah, yeah.
You know. Honestly, it was more like, I mean, every time we make a change on the truck, like I have the confidence and I feel like I have a shot to win every time. You know, and not just from me trying to get the whole shot and running away with it, but you know, having the speed to stay within the top three contenders, you know, and even in the top five, like anything can happen at all times. So as long as I just stay on my toes, don't make mistakes, I feel like we have a shot every race to win. And that's just the confidence from I think any driver. You know, it's like we go out there that and we feel like we have the ability to win at every racetrack, you know, and it was you know, it was a good race. I mean, we off the starting line, I knew that Corey was gonna get a rough start because dude, Corey's lane was all muddy. He was in it was a terrible situation for him. So he was in the pole position. I knew that he was gonna be a little bit slower off the line just because of the mud puddles. So it was either Ryan, me, or Johnny. I feel like that we're gonna have a shot at it, you know, at the whole shot. And Ryan got a better jump, came out in second, and just chasing him down. You know, trying to study where I was faster at and where I was weaker at compared to him. And honestly, a lot of it was me trying to move around and just see where I can get better drive off the corners.
Okay.
And we were both pretty dead even. I mean, we were both moving around the whole first half. Like it would man, it would have been such a good battle. I really wanted to finish that to the end with him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, I mean, and right, you and Ryan, right, obviously have a good relationship. Is he like one of your favorite guys to kind of go out there and battle with? Because I mean, and to be fair, man, since I've known you and we've been around, again, I think the last time I had you on, I even said this, like your driving style has evolved and it's become, you know, definitely more mature, more, and take this with a grain of salt, like more mature professional, where you are now like a very good contending winning guy where you're racing with these guys and you're picking your spots and you're more patient and methodical, and it's evident in that. So is Ryan kind of one of your favorite guys to battle with, or do you enjoy kind of dicing it up with like Johnny and Jacob every now and then, like with Keegan? Kind of like what's one of your favorite guys to battle with?
I mean, everyone's different. I mean, it's hmm, that's a hard question. I mean, because I don't really. I think Ryan could vouch for this too. I mean, I don't think everyone can. Is like I don't really think about who I'm battling with. I think it's different. Like when the helmet comes on,
Yeah.
like I think it's just us trying to figure out. I don't know. I don't really think like that. I don't really think like, oh, it's Ryan. Now, Ryan's in front of me. I'm so excited to race with him right now. You know, and I want to fucking beat him.
Yeah.
You know, I want to pass the guy in front of me, and I don't. If it's Ryan, Johnny, Keegan, Corey, whatever, Kyle, I want to figure out where I'm faster than him at on the track and how I can pressure them into a mistake or get a better exit than them out of a corner. And I want to beat them.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't. I mean, obviously, yeah, I think we know who we get around like how someone's gonna race, you know. Um, but I don't really, I don't really think of it like that. Yeah, me and Ryan have really good battles. Like we're pretty clean, but we're also like, you know, we're trying to beat each other. Like it's
Yeah, yeah, it's competitor. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
where it's competitor. Like if I leave the door open, like and there's a hole, he's gonna fill it, you know. And same thing for me. And if like we gotta throw a door or a fender, that's hey, that's fair racing. You shouldn't let the door open,
Yep.
you
Yep.
know.
Yep.
Same thing goes with all the other drivers. You
Yeah.
know, that's just how we all race. And I think now Champ's letting us kind of predict how we want to race each other, which is good because the racing has been pretty good this year.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I agree. I mean, and I think that's interesting too. And I think it's almost kind of great to hear that, right? I mean, when you're driving, you're out there racing, you put the helmet on, you know, the guy in front of you is just a faceless driver, you know what I mean, faceless competitor that you want to get around, or you know, vice versa, a guy that you want to keep behind you. And that's the mentality that you guys have, and that's the difference between, you know, somebody like you and then somebody like the rest of us, right? I mean, because if I'm out there, like if it's carts or something, right, and I see Jeffrey in front of me, I'm fucking him up. You know what I mean? I'm putting Jeffrey in the wall. I'm dialing 911 beforehand, and then I'm fucking him up. But if I see Lyle, I'm like, all right, hey, I'm gonna try to get around him. But Jeffrey, you know what I mean? I'm making him. I don't know if you got to see the Alcox single buggy roll from this weekend, the 1600 single buggy.
No.
That's how I'm treating Jeffrey. I'm putting him into the wall. He's rolling, and I'm hoping, like, I hope he walks away, but
Yeah. See, that was Ricky about 4 or 5 years ago. You
Yeah.
know,
He's like, this is my
now it's like you know, it's you gotta you gotta be smart too. It's like, you
yeah,
know, I don't want to rip my hood off. I don't want my doors flying off the truck. I don't want flat tires. So it's trying to find the limit, you know, of that driving style. Like we all have it in us, but it's just trying to control it and tame it and finding the right time to use it. You know, if you need to, but you know,
yeah.
Yep, yep. Hey,
yeah.
so moving forward, celebrations, brother.
I was just about to ask him that.
Dude, your celebrations are on point.
Yes.
Like how you hype the crowd up. I mean, just from the truck, how you hype the crowd up, but when you're on that podium, dude, like bravo, brother.
You're
Bravo,
a
dude.
showman for sure.
Yes, and I fucking love it, dude.
Dude,
Love
I'm hyped, dude. I get hyped.
You appreciate the win, man, and it's not like again, it's not like you've not been there before. Because I mean, again, right? You're a Pro 2 driver. You're a Pro 2 winner, and some of these other guys are just like Ryan. He goes, woo, and that's it. I'm like, this is so lame, bro. Like at least act like it's your first or second time. You know what I mean? You get to a point
Some
where
people, everyone's different. You know,
yeah, but
everyone's got different personalities. Everyone's got different wins, and
excuses for him. Fuck you.
hmm?
Don't make excuses for Ryan for his lame ass wins.
I'm not making it. Yeah, I'm not making excuses. I don't know. Maybe it's different. Maybe he's won so much that he just doesn't get excited. You know, I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I guess, man.
but
I'm
even
He
great.
gets pretty pumped, dude. I just don't think he shows it. I think, but he's pumped when he wins. I know it, you know. But once he gets out of the race truck, you know, he's got to go back to the pit and he's got to not just evaluate his truck. He's got Wyatt Miller in there. You know, he's dealing with the team of guys he has in that pit, and I think it's a little bit of a different situation that he's in for sure. I think there's a lot more pressure, I would say, that comes when he's at the racetrack of just like running that whole operation. But I'm not one to speak for him, you know, because I think he gets pretty hyped when he wins. I mean, he gets on the roof, but I'm a crowd interaction guy.
yeah, yeah, and I absolutely love it. I mean, or we absolutely love it. And my next question here is, you're 17 points down from Ryan for the points lead. Like, what are your goals, or what is your game plan moving forward for the rest of the season? Because we're about to hit that halfway mark, and you're right there in biting distance from getting Ryan. So, what is the game plan going forward?
She's gonna keep going out there and trying our best to win, dude, and just keep finishing consistent. we don't have a shot to win at a race. Just try to settle down and don't force any issues and see what the track gives us, and that's kind of like how I've always kind of, even like the past couple of years, is just like, I want to go out there and I want to win, and I want to finish consistent with the truck in one piece so we can work on making it faster for the next race, and um, I don't know. I haven't really thought too much of the points. I kind of just enjoy going out there and driving,
He's like, oh,
you know.
no, that I'm in second.
I'm 17 points out.
Yep, 17.
Oh shit.
Oh no, am I?
Yeah, you're 17 points out, sitting second.
Yep, looking beautiful.
Oh yeah, I saw it the other day. I commented on some guy who's been posting the points or something. I feel like it's one of you guys.
No. It's
Oh really?
It's called the Outlet Express by Cole Catlin, I believe. Who?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Does an amazing job. So, great job to Cole. Shout out to him. But yeah, just what a great weekend for you. ERX is coming up. Do you plan on testing or anything like that?
No, the truck. We were, but we had a lot of work to do on the truck after that weekend. I mean, I was jumping the crap out of my rig, dude. It was like I was pushing it pretty hard. So I was like, let's get everything mag checked. Let's change all the Heims. Let's all the bearings. Let's just send the transmissions in to get rebuilt, and let's just do a full prep on it and be ready for ERX, because that's not a easy track to race either. That track's hard on your equipment, and I love that track. I love driving there, so I want to go out there and try to win.
Are you going to triple in?
I know, but I'll case it. I got no problem with casing it, dude.
Yeah.
I think we all case it pretty hard.
Yeah.
I got
that's a hard. Yeah.
I got just two more questions for you. And I know that you were jumping to ERX, and one question is pertaining to ERX, was this other one pertaining to Crandon. Why did you just let Mickey Thomas buy you in the Cup race? Like, what was the deal there? Like, why?
Well, I mean, there was 6 laps to go.
Okay, I like.
Now I'm fighting for the Pro 2 win. I'm not just fighting for the Cup win. It's like I'm not gonna just run into him and be like, "Oh, sorry. Oh, shoot. I can keep him behind me for 6 more laps."
It was 1 Pro 4 left.
Yeah, but
he was the only
one. It's
all you had to do is hold him off.
6 laps to go. Now it's
you were 6
fighting for a Pro 2 win now. For that race.
Yeah, so I guess we kind of what happened there. Obviously, like you said, you're battling with Ryan. First of all, awesome hole shot.
Yes.
Badass.
Oh, thank you,
dude. You were sideways going into that first turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was hanging on to her for sure. I was like,
did you have that thing pinned or what?
Yeah, I didn't lift.
Really?
Oh, that's so.
Yeah, no.
How far were you from that tire? So I mean, that's pretty cool that you didn't even come close to hitting that.
I was actually, I thought I got closer to it, but I wasn't that close. Rosales almost freaking wadded up, dude. Yeah, he almost wadded up right there.
Yeah.
That was a good hole shot. I didn't think it was gonna stick, but I was just hanging on.
Yeah. So then, obviously, you and Ryan 1 and 2, going back and forth, or you were leading the charge majority of the race. He gets by you, and then was it on the last lap when you break?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off the Polaris jump going into the last corner.
Nice.
So did you think you had him? Is that why you sent it so hard?
That's how we always jump it. But I just my bolt sheared. The bolt sheared on the spindle, and that's what happened. That's just plain and simple as that. Left the door open the lap before, and coming in the last corner, I had a good run on him, and I was gonna go straight to the bottom and try to move him up the track, but I'd landed, and that's what happened. That was the end of our Cup race right there. I mean, it was, we gave it our best effort for sure, but it's just racing, dude. That's how it is.
Yeah, you didn't seem too bummed. I mean, obviously, were you a little bummed that you broke on the last corner, or it is what it is? I left everything out on the track. I'm pumped for my team, what we did accomplish this weekend. What were your feelings like?
Yeah, it is what it is, dude. Just trying to get back to the pit and motivate the guys, high five them, fist bump them, and stay positive about it. just move on. It does me no good when I go back and mope and pout about it and keep my head down. It's just like gotta stay positive. Just keep moving on.
Yeah. No, and I think it's great, right? I mean, like you said, you laid it all on the track. That's all you can do is try your best, man. And I think that's all they expect out of you. And if they know you gave it your all, that's all you can ask for. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, right? It's racing. So, no, dude, hell of a weekend.
Yes.
A lot of potential, a lot of momentum. ERX, like you said, is always a fun track. And then this is, I guess, this last question that I have. I don't know about Mr. Jeffrey behind me, but my last question is what is going to be your celebration at ERX? Do you have anything planned that you would like?
Maybe I'll climb the catch fence.
Oh yeah, dude,
That'd be a good celly, dude.
Yeah. Oh yes, dude, that'd be awesome. Just like, oh yeah.
I should have did that at Crandon.
Oh yeah. Hey, fall Crandon just means when you win the Red Bull Cup race, that's how you do it.
I know, dude. Hopefully they don't mess up the gap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True, dude. Yeah. That's when I want to win. I want to win the fall cup.
That would be big.
That'd be sick.
Small list of Pro 2 drivers to do it. So be very, very
That'd be
impressive.
awesome. Yeah, that was good. We were on rails that morning, man, or that day.
Oh, we got him reminiscing.
Yeah, right.
Man, dude,
Anything else, Jeffrey?
No, that was all the questions I had for Mr. Ricky.
Alrighty, Mr. Ricky G, man, we appreciate you taking time out of your day, your nights,
and the last minute call.
Yes,
no problem, dude.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you so
appreciate
much.
it. You are becoming my favorite Pro 2 driver. So I mean, it used to be, the number 1, and then it was the 51, and then now I think it just might have to be the 78. But until
Dude, Ryan flaked on you guys. I'd be pissed.
Yeah, bro.
I'd be pissed.
Call him Head and Shoulders, so flaky. Hey.
Shit, dude.
So
Dad, come on. I'm grieving. No.
Frick, dude.
I'm gonna need that shirt though, because right now I'm repping a part timer. So.
Who's that?
Chade Minder.
He's not even racing at all this year, is he?
I know.
I think he's raced like once or twice.
I know we're both wearing the same
yeah,
shirt.
he's wearing. Yeah. See, he walked down. I go, no fucking way.
Gosh, dude, you guys look like idiots right now, dude.
But hey, he gives us shirts though, bro, and we rep them, man. We represent.
Ricky G did give us shirts.
Gave you shirts. Apparently he got little fans. Apparently, so you get these.
I know. I forgot what size did I not have again.
So normally it's a 3X, but you fucking racers get these cheap ass baby shirts that are fucking slim fits. That are like European cuts, dog. Like, hey man, I got a full blown muffin top here. Okay.
Sorry for caring.
Yeah, do you? Do you?
I do.
Man, you got these like fucking like. I don't know. Whatever, bro. I'll see you later, man. I'll see you here.
Whatever, bro.
But for real, Ricky, thank you so much for taking time out of your night. Skipping the gym for us and coming on the podcast.
No problem, guys. Thanks for having me. Look forward to ERX. I think me and Ryan are gonna have a good battle for the whole season. I think be a good one.
Oh yeah. Do you have anyone that you want to thank before you leave?
Yeah. I mean, I guess all my sponsors. Yokohama Tires, Bilstein, Ron, Dynamic, ATD, Integrity Solutions, OMP Suits, the Indians.
Yeah. Oh, Friday at ERX. I will be there this time. I'm sorry, my buddy will be there.
Wait, what?
My buddy will be at your pit on Friday night.
Who?
So you better have some good food ready for him.
Oh, okay.
We couldn't do it because of the rally stuff, and it ran too late. It's just we had no time to do anything this past weekend.
You do some food critic stuff?
So, yeah. So
all right, we'll be on point.
My buddy will be there on Friday night, so make sure that you got some good tacos because he's gonna be.
Why tacos? You
said that you had tacos or you had something ready to rock on Friday is the best place, and then so my buddy Fryan is gonna be there, and he's gonna, you know what I mean, taste test your shit.
All right, we'll see what we got. I'll see what Mama G's cooking up.
All right.
All right.
You know.
I'll let him know. He's gonna be so stoked, man.
Yeah, Brian Deegan's coming back, dude.
Yeah.
Holy crap, dude.
Uh,
That's funny, bro.
All right, Ricky, we we'll talk to you later, man. Say to Erex.
All right, guys.
All right.
Later. Peace out. Thanks for having me on, guys. See ya.
yeah, love you. Bye.
Love you guys. See ya.
So, Mr. Parsons, I don't have his number.
I got him.
Okay.
Yep, I told him 5 minutes, 2 minutes ago.
Oh God, I hope he shows up just angry.
Yeah,
That's when he seems to do the best, is when he's like angry.
he was pretty happy though.
I know, he seemed pretty. He had that like from that video that you shared. He kind of had that like gosh.
Yeah,
Kind of like thing to him, or like made it very like endearing.
Get that camera out.
He's like,
no
like,
cameras, please.
Yeah, he's like, me. He's like, did I win? Was that me? So, no, super happy for him, man. I mean, to finally get that monkey off his back was really cool, because it's like you're waiting. You know what I mean? You know he's capable.
Yeah,
Of being a driver, of being a winner,
yeah.
and then for it to finally kind of go his way, or to be able to do that. And speaking of the man who looks death in the face and laughs, the number 99 Pro Spec driver, we've got Dylan Parsons.
How's it going, guys?
What is going
What
on,
is
brother?
up?
Damn. Why are you so handsome, bro?
I like to see your smile.
You know, and it's vice versa, man. You know, we're two magnets bouncing off each other right now, and we could go on and on for eternity, as far as I'm concerned. See, he's got that like, oh shucks, like endearing thing.
Yeah.
And this is what we love about you. But hey, man, glad to have you on, Mr. Dylan Parsons. And I mean, right, first things first, let's go ahead and talk about Crandon. I mean, that morning, or Saturday, man, kind of going in, what were you thinking? What were you feeling? Pro Spec, I mean, in and of itself is a fucking gauntlet. So, I mean, I guess up until this point in the season, you know, how are you feeling at that point?
Well, we're all super competitive. Like qualifying, I think I qualified 7th, but I was a half a second off. Like that's, and I was ahead of Wyatt. Like, so I knew coming into it, like you just had to have a good day and go from there. And like when it was raining out, like everyone was over in the tech shed, like parked over there. My pit was close enough. I walked over there without my suit on. And everyone's, what are you doing? I'm like, we're not racing for an hour. Like it's fine.
Yeah. But no, I mean, dude, like with the rain delay, right? You guys had a lot different weekend than the Pro 2, Pro 4 drivers that we had on. You guys are, you know, business as usual. So with the rain and everything else like that, you know, what were kind of some preparations? What were things that you were trying to do? What is something that you maybe did different? I guess as far as how your Saturday went.
Well, we were pretty much ready to go, like for a normal day, like until it started raining. Like the rain wasn't really expected, and we really didn't change too much for the rain. The only thing I did is we changed and put a body that was a little more beat up instead of running a brand new one in the mud. That's pretty much the only change we made.
So you think that the old beat up body added 10 horsepower, or kind of was it a confidence thing of being like, hey man, like I don't care if this thing gets trashed?
That's kind of what it comes down to. I mean, that's what that class has been. And like even the mud will wreck the body the way it is. And like I hate putting stickers on. So that's what we were doing Thursday night for about a couple hours. And I'm like, I don't want to put more stickers on a body for tomorrow. Like let's run this one. And it was the body from Glen Helen. And I'm like, well, let's just run it.
All right.
Yeah. No. So unfortunately, I was not there Saturday night. But one of the the first video I saw, I think when I woke up Sunday morning, was the Mickey Thomas, his celebration. But then the second video I saw was you and you winning, and it was great, man. I mean, unfortunately, like I said, I wasn't there. So take me through Saturday, man. I mean, again, give me the audiobook version before I go and watch it and rewatch it.
So I think we were 4th off the start, but then Connor got a huge hole shot in Wesley's truck. And they came into the gravel pit, and I think it was Nick and Connor and not sure who else. Well, they all went super wide in the gravel pit, and I just drove around the bottom, like putting around the bottom, and came out in the lead.
And then that was all she wrote after that. I guess like again, man, we know you're very capable of being a pro spec winner, pro spec competitor. And we'll touch on right last year. But when you got into the lead, was it like riding a bike again? Did you feel comfortable? Did you know what to do? Or I guess where was your mindset as far as it goes?
Honestly, it was like driving a buggy. Like you're driving a light buggy or a single buggy. You can't get out of the line. Like if you get out of the line, you're going to the back or you're going out to the weeds. Like you have to stay in the line. And sometimes slower is faster when you're in the line. There's a few times when Chris gave me some pressure, but then you just stay in the line, run your lines, and you got to go around me.
Yeah, no, I like that, man. And again, that's one of those that you're gonna have to earn. If you want this lead, you're gonna have to find a way. You're gonna have to find a way to do it. And what was the podium for Saturday?
What do you mean?
Was it like you, Van and Ellison? Who else was up there?
Avery.
Oh,
well,
okay.
So Connor passed Van Elzen coming to the yellow, and I don't know what your guys' take is on that one. I don't know if you saw any of that.
Yeah. I mean, you're probably gonna not like my take, but
No, let's hear it. I mean, I'm kind of both ways on it. Like they came and said that there was yellows out on the Polaris jump, and I'm like, no, I jumped it. But I know there was yellows that weren't shown on the camera, like they were on the other side of the track.
Yeah, and I think it was more maybe adrenaline rush for Connor going into the final corner because he
Yeah.
came in hot.
Yeah. And that's one thing that everyone needs to work on is like, do we race to the yellow or do we race when we see a yellow, do we slow down? Like I got past at Andigo in that same situation that Chris got past. So like, I mean, it's comes down to race control. Is where does the race end?
Yeah. I think in my experience as a motocross racer, I mean, I think once you see yellow, maybe slow down, start slowing down because you can't.
That's my opinion too. Is like that race was over when we hit the Rancho jump or the jump.
The whole wall
Like,
Rancho jump.
There's a throwback name.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Hot minute.
But I do agree with the final verdict of letting VDE go on the podium and Connor doesn't need to hang his head low on that portion of it. I mean, he was hauling ass all day Saturday, and to get a fourth in your first is it his first time in the pro spec?
Yeah, he drove it at Lena a little bit, but he didn't drive it at all. He didn't practice, do anything in that truck.
Oh yeah, but I mean, to have a fourth place in that class at your first race is you got to hang your hat up on that one because wow, what a good race.
Yeah, 100%. Like Connor can drive anything.
So did you happen to get like any opinion or thoughts or hear anything from the rest of the pro spec field or what everybody thinks as far as like Connor coming in and getting the whole shot and essentially being a competitor right off the rip? Like is there anything you've heard at all? Like what does pro spec think?
I really haven't heard much, but I mean I expected it. Like when around the shop this winter, like when even Connor running in at Lena, like that day I was there just helping them guys a little bit, and like Mikey is trying to dial that truck in and just for Wesley, and that's part of it is Connor driving it.
Yeah, so I mean, how many more races does Connor have left?
I think he's racing ERX. I'm not sure what the rest is of which ones Wesley's racing versus Connor's racing.
Next question: when is Connor getting his own pro spec?
I don't know. That one I don't know. He's got to build some credit up by Mikey.
Yeah.
I mean, again, first of all, for him to come in and be immediately competitive in pro spec, because pro spec is probably one of the more stacked classes that we have in the series, if not the most stacked. I mean, the top 7, you know what I mean, can easily won or have won, right? I mean,
Yeah. I mean, we have, what do we have, 5 winners over 6 rounds?
yeah, I mean, so I call you guys the unks. So like, so like Van den Elzen, Visser, you guys are, you guys are unks, and then you've got the sweats. You know what I mean? Is Avery, Wyatt, and Draxton. I mean,
Yep.
dude, that's just 6, right? Hunter Van Zyl. I mean, he was leading, right? I mean, short of
Yeah.
a little bit of talent, and very well could have won on Sunday. And then now you've got Connor Schultz. You know what I mean? That's 8
Yep.
guys. That's 8 guys
Yeah.
right there. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, qualifying, we were all right there, and like, I kind of hung my head a little bit until I looked at the times, and I'm like, we're not far off, and we qualified 6th or 7th or whatever it was.
yeah. No, and that's why I'm saying is like, it's kind of reminiscent of when we did Rush 2, how that Pro 2 class was so stacked. You know what I mean? The top, I think we got it to like 9. We were like 9 guys could easily win this thing.
Yeah.
And Pro Spec is becoming, it's becoming that. I mean, right? Hypothetically, right? Hands up here. I mean, if they go away with Pro Light, and if like Connor were to make the transition over, you know what I mean, Connor Berry or
Yep.
Michael Funk, it's like, that there's more guys there that are even more competitive. It's
Yeah, there's rumors of what's going on with Pro Light. Like, I mean, I'm not sure. So
Yeah.
it'd be cool to get those guys in there or wherever they takes them.
Yeah. No, and then so I guess even I know we kind of jumped the gun here, but your Saturday win, how good did that feel? What was it like? Was it truly like getting a monkey off your back? Was it a weight? I guess, what did it feel for you, or were you just kind of like, yeah, you know what, I'm back, I got my win? Take us through, man. When did you?
It was definitely like there was some tears. Like the whole team's been putting in effort, and like those guys never gave up on me. Like all season this year, they're like, you're right there, you're right there, you're right there. And I kind of hung my head a little bit because I'm like, come on, like what's going on here? Like just a few, like I had 2 DNFs already this year, and it was 2 things that really were out of my control on braking. Like it was stuff that we would kind of check all the time, and they broke. So like I hung my head because it was stuff like that, and they're like, "No, we're right there, we're right there." And then coming into this weekend, like Matt sent me a video from 24 when we won the championship. Like coming in, he's like, "You know who you are."
Yeah, yeah, and speaking of Matt, as you guys were on the way to the podium, because they did, I think, 3 races, 3 podiums in one, and Matt came down by you where you were celebrating and everything, and as he was driving back with his bike and everything, I'm like, "Hey man," I was like, "How you feeling?" And he goes, "Dude," he goes, "big monkey off our back," and he was like, "I can't tell you the mental stress that." Not only Dylan's been going through, but like as a team, what we've been going through, because obviously the wreck at Wheatland in 25, it wasn't a little wreck, it had to mentally, fuck you up in a sense of, as far as a racer pushing limits, like where's that fine line of like, of crashing, but also being fast. So like, take us through that, like what mental, um, how has it been mentally for you over the last?
Like I don't think like mentally I've been fine, but like last year the bar was stepped up so fast. Like Wyatt coming in, Draxton, Avery running the whole season, like all those guys. Wyatt got so much faster from 24 to 25. Like he came in and he was kicking like he was fast, and like the bar went up, and then I crashed the first lap of practice for the season. Like my confidence was so high that I screwed up. Like that's what it came down to. And like last year we still were on the podium. There was one race we should have won and ended up out in the desert, and like it just shit was happening and like out of my control at some points.
Yeah. So what does that so what does this win mean for you and your team? Like how big of a stepping stone is it, like knowing that, hey, we're back, we're right where we belong now? Like how what does that mean to your team and yourself as far as the confidence goes?
We just need to keep winning. Like we just need to keep being up front and execute on Fridays. Like that's going to be huge on this season. Like qualifying and getting in the invert, and you got to start up front to run with these guys. And everyone's so equal that if you don't hit the invert and you don't start up front, you're just battling, and you gotta work your way up.
Yeah, and then is there a change of like style on how you race? I mean, because I know like right, you get out there, you race, you have a certain way of going about things, but is there a change in like aggressiveness? Is there a change of being more conservative, picking your lines, picking your spots? Because I mean, again, right? I mean, there's a huge difference from last year Spring Crandon and then Dylan Parsons of this year Spring Crandon. Has anything changed for you or anything you changed up as far as like driving style goes? A little more aggressive?
I wouldn't say anything like that. I mean the aggressiveness in the pro spec class, like as you guys have seen, is like crazy. Like even the Sunday race, like Nick got me. Like he schooled me in the Argonne corner, and like his rear bumper was smashed up, and my front bumper was smashed up. But like he got me in pretty much the only place that you could pass on the track that early in the race, and like and then I couldn't get back. He got back up to the front, and I kind of got stuck where I was. We're all so equal.
Yeah, because that was my next question was like, so obviously you come off this high on Saturday, winning and everything, and then Sunday you guys are playing bumper cars back there. Now, and what Tito said, like, is it aggressive driving? Is it too aggressive? Like, what is that? Is there something that series has to step in and be like, hey guys, you got to cool it a little bit? Because I know that because I even know like Avery was back there getting trampled on back there. Obviously Connor, finished last place because he was getting maybe a little bit too aggressive or people were getting aggressive with him. You didn't have the best finish on Sunday. Was it just like how aggressive the class is now, or is it just like that good of racing, like what Tito said earlier, that 8 people can win on any given day?
It comes down to that, and like it is aggressive, and like when I got spun after the Comp Yellow, and it was that what came down to aggressive racing. Like what Nick and Connor were kind of going at it, and then I got the short end of the stick. And like, was it my fault? Kind of like, but more or less, I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Connor came in and he might have had a flat tire already, but he was also hitting that ditch coming into the gravel pit, and that kind of threw everyone off. Like Connor was hitting that ditch every lap. And then Nick ducked in, and then I ducked lower than Nick, and then I just got pinched off. Like it wasn't like got cleaned out. I just had really nowhere else to go besides run into Nick's door and spun out.
And we're also big celebration guys. So I mean, the next time you win, do you have any celebrations in mind? You know what I mean? Like anything that is something that talks to like your personality at all. So I mean, like right. I think it was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was doing a lot of crotch chops. You know what I mean? So if I had won, I'm hitting the crotch chop up on top of the vehicle. So I mean, what celebrations, man? You got to start thinking about it now. You got that win, monkey.
Well, yeah, come up with something, Tito. Like, let's think of some ideas. I'll do it for you.
Dude, say less.
Yes.
Say less, man. Yeah. We'll do a meeting of the minds, and we'll okay, what's something that Dylan Parsons can do, and again, I'll maybe need to ask you a couple questions again as far as like what things you like, because I don't want you to do a celebration that you're like, oh yeah, I don't know shit about basketball. It's like, well then I'm not gonna have you do a basketball celebration. So
we'll figure it out.
I think fireworks, man, like the Big Show.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, dude. Oh,
he just comes up like this and just like,
yeah, dude. Have somebody light Roman candles behind him. Some talk.
I don't know if Champ would like that.
Well, you know what?
It's not what they want.
Yeah,
like.
Yeah.
They do a lot of stuff we don't like, but we put up with it. You know what I mean? Ask for forgiveness, not permission. Because you do it once, and like, don't do it again. You're like, all right, but that's pretty cool, right? They're like, yeah, that's pretty cool. And then
as long as you run over there with the Roman candle, I want to see you run over there with the Roman candle.
I'll fucking do it. Don't even play, dog. I'll do it. Because here's the thing, they're gonna tell you not like you can't do that no more. But they're gonna use it in their video package. They're gonna be like, oh, look at how cool this is. Like, so yeah, no. So we're gonna have to figure it out. As far as you go, man, dude, ERX is coming up, man. You've been there plenty of times. You've had good times. You've had bad times at ERX. What are you feeling going in? You know, is there a lot of momentum, a lot of confidence? Are you trying to lock in? You know, where's Dylan Parsons at?
I'm confident going to ERX. Like I've always done well at ERX. I've never won in the truck, but I've won in the buggy a lot there.
Yeah,
I won the side by side there once. Like, I mean, I'm confident going to ERX. Like that suits my style, the technicalness of it. Lately the track has been kind of follow the leader a little bit. Like, not a lot of places to make passes. Like I believe last year, Chris and I were running lap to lap to lap, like the same lap time. There wasn't a lot of stuff to make up. And that comes back down to how close these trucks are. There's only so much you can do, and we're at the limit.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, maybe what you do then, right, is if you find yourself in that same position, you're behind Chris, right, halfway competition yellow, you just jump that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Put it right into it. Make him go. But hey, I'm ready to go, so you're gonna go. And then you
see when Connor Berry hit Funk?
I didn't see that. No.
No, but that's what we want you to do.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know.
That's what we need is then you hit Van and Elsem, right? You put him over on his lid, and you're like, "There's 299s out here, bitch."
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So that's the gambit, right? Whoever can put each other on the hood, then it's like you win because you got both your numbers out there.
Yeah, my guys were putting stickers on the roof at the one weekend. I'm like, yeah, we don't want to do them that way because then it's 66, not 99.
Yeah.
You know what you need to do is put a sticker underneath your truck that says "Flip me back over." If you can read this.
Yeah, if you can read this, I need help.
Yeah. There you go. So yeah, no, dude. So you're pretty pumped, excited for ERX, man. I mean, I love the track. It's
yeah, ERX is awesome. Like they do such a great job there with the track. Like Derek does ERX, and then like what he did at Glen Helen was phenomenal. Like I feel like they need to bring him in at more tracks to just oversee and keep everything in line. Like as far as track prep, like he doesn't have to be in charge, but just another eyes on the track.
That would be pretty cool. But you tell Derek we need to build the flyway jump bigger.
Yes, dude. Yeah. Make it peaky, man. That thing's a fucking. It's a hill on your way to go get groceries now.
It's like Napoleon Dynamite hitting the jump now.
I saw Wyatt's video from yesterday. It looked pretty big again. Like it looked decent.
Videos are deceiving.
Yeah, videos are deceiving. Just hit it.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
But I have a question for you. So, you know, it's still early on in the season. You know, you're sitting fifth in points. You know, you're 42 points down, which is an easy points gap to come back from. Like, where do you see yourself at as a champion? Where do you see yourself at in the championship as far as like, are you still going to go for it? Are we going for wins? Or you just want to be consistent to be there till the end?
Well, I kind of want wins. Like that's kind of what I'm going for. Like the championship actually pays something this year versus 2 years ago. So like that is a goal to go to. So whatever happens, but I mean, you win races, like, and you're going to be up there in the championship. So like, that's my mentality of it. Like just win as many races as you can.
Okay. Yeah. I don't have any more questions, Jeffrey, if you don't.
No, I mean, again, like I said, we're heading to ERX. Like, what are your plans on to improve, like better starts? Like you said, you're pretty bum on the qualifying portion of it. So
that's one thing I have to work on is qualifying. Like I am not the best at qualifying. Like I need to work on Fridays. Like that's pretty much what it comes down to is you need to start up front.
Yeah, like, are you too conservative out during practice and qualifying, or what's going on, or does it just take some time for you to get into a groove in that?
I think it just takes some time to get into a groove and like just the race aspect of it. I even like in the race, I feel like I can consistently run laps, but I can't put down a heater. Like some people are putting down a heater and then their next lap is 2 seconds slower.
Okay. So you're
Whereas I feel like I can stay consistent at a lap and within a couple tenths of a second.
yeah, you're like the Ryan Dungey of camp. You're just a decent, you just chug along. You know where you're fast. You know where you're not to make mistakes. But again, like I said, the aggressiveness of this class. Like, do you plan on being aggressive, like going forward now, knowing what happened
Wow.
to you on Sunday?
You kind of have to be like that's like Anigo was kind of proof of that. Like everyone, I think, finished without a hood at Anigo. Like, and we ran the same hood all weekend this weekend because like that there's a chance and they're not they're not cheap. Like we don't have unlimited budget and that kind of thing. Like by the time you sticker up a hood and all that stuff, you're in at $700, $1,000 on a hood.
Yeah.
And like that comes down to like you can't go rip it off every weekend. It gets expensive.
Yeah, no,
but
exactly. And you're missing a key component this year. Curtis has gone from your pit.
Yes.
Like who do you blame for that? For him leaving?
I don't know who to blame on that one, but Curtis did come testing with me at Anigo. Like I give him that. Like he did come Anigo weekend, and we were trying to get him to come DRX, but I think Bree has softball.
Yeah. Who do you blame? What's her name?
Well,
there used to be 4 Indians at the races. Now there's only 3 of us.
Yeah.
And feel lost without him.
Yeah. No,
he needs to show up.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Is dude, you need as much spiritual guidance and love as you can possibly get. You know what I mean?
I know. Like I could trust him with everything.
Yeah. Trust him with anything.
1,000%.
You hear that?
Trust any native.
You hear that?
Also, we got a question here: Dino Nuggies or regular chicken nuggets?
Dino Nuggies.
Ooh.
Dino Nuggies.
What's your choice, Tino?
So I do like Dino Nuggies just because they're a little bit bigger, but they got to be a little more done. I don't like floppy, soggy.
No, they gotta be crispy.
I'd rather have them almost too done than underdone. Because if they're floppy, bro, not for me. So I mean, put it this way: if I had a choice of a plate of Dino Nuggets or regular nuggets, I'm going Dino Nuggies. It just got more flair. You know what I mean?
I think we can make that happen.
Oh, is that so? Do you make nuggies, bro? I swear to God, Brian Deegan will come by the pit if you've got Dino Nuggies ready to rock.
I think we can make that happen.
Okay, dude.
We got to see Brian Deegan again. Like we missed out on him the last 2 weekends.
I know, man. It's just so I thought I could do it Saturday at Andigo, and it just got busy, right? I mean, we just got clients, interview, stuff like that, and then we thought we could do it Sunday, but they had moved the pros up so fast that by noon we were just like, oh, dude, we have no time because then we got to go to get into XYZ. So then I was ready for Crandon, and with the Rally X stuff, we had like no time. Like by the time we got done, I think it was like 7:30, 8 almost, and it's like, well, we got to drop footage. I'm not going to go do this thing that doesn't benefit, us necessarily or our clients. We have an obligation to those guys. So, and I was on Saturday, and then even if I want to do it Sunday, it was just packed with stuff. So, I think ERX is going to have to be the day. I'll do it. I'll bring it out Friday, and I'll be ready to rip because I wasn't even sure if I was going to keep doing it, but Yeah, each race weekend I hear more about it, so I'm like, okay, well, we're gonna have to see if my buddy can stop by and crush some dino nuggies.
There we go.
So yeah, no, I mean, like I said,
We'll make that happen. I'll make sure they're ready.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Matt Gerald just said they have a Jeff Kincaid nacho machine in the pit too.
Yes, dude, I love it that's all. It's what nachos are associated with. It's the Jeff Kincaid nacho, dude. Every race weekend, dude, always a nacho machine, man. I loved crushing that shit, man. Back when I was, younger and drunker and didn't have any obligations. So.
but yeah, I don't know if this is a question to you or not, but what's your opinion on Connor Berry being #1 qualifier in Pro 2 in a Pro Light?
Oh, so he threw down like a 106.9 in qualifying. He's faster than the Pro 2s. What are your thoughts on that, Mr. Parsons?
Those guys are fast. Like there was a video that popped up, and I'm like, I had to check where they were on the track, like how sideways they are. Like it was through the barn turn, and like he's sideways facing the inside of the track, and like I was talking to Michael Funk, and I'm like, I couldn't do that with my truck. It wouldn't do that. And like you guys are like whipping it in there sideways and trusting that thing. Like it's pretty wild. Like those guys are fast.
Yeah, and I think I think Connor's letting the sim racing setup influence him heavily, because he's throwing it in there early, and that's kind of what you do like on the sim, is you throw it in like that disgustingly early.
Yeah.
I mean, it apparently paid off because he's faster than Pro 2, which is insane. So
that's wild. Like that shows how fast those Pro Lights are now, though. Like
yes,
with that engine package and that similar track, and they're faster than the Pro 2s.
Yeah. Yes. So, any more questions from chat? From you, Mr. Jeffrey?
No, I asked all my questions that I written down.
When are we going to see you hold it wide open through turn 1, Tito?
As soon as you let me in that prospect, buddy. Keegan said
I gave you the seat's still open on the single buggy.
I can't fit in there, man.
You were already in there. We got proof. We got pictures.
I need it just a little bit bigger, man. Or God forbid, I get a little bit smaller.
the prospect's smaller than the single buggy, just so you know.
Okay, all right. Well, let me see what I can do. Unfortunately, I could not make the Dirt Fest Mayhem race because, as I've said before, my sister graduated with a master's degree, and that was just one of those. I mean, again, right? You can't miss, but dude, I'm telling you, I really do want to get in one. I really do. I do want to get in a not a prospect, a single buggy, or one of those stock trucks. So I really, really do want to get in. I talked way too much shit at the banquet in January. I was pretty not sober, and I'm staring Nick Bing in the face, saying I'm gonna wax you in fucking May. And then I looked at Holcher and I said, Corey Holcher, I was like, you're next. And it's like, what am I doing? You know what I mean? Like, I have no business.
Were you talking faster than you were driving on the way to the banquet?
Oh, come on!
Yes.
Bro, you were speeding. That's not even fair. You were speeding, dog. I was going 65, homie. I don't know what you want. That's right. Oh, that's so funny. God damn it. That's right.
Marcus Catlin has a question for you. When is your plan to move to the Pro Light class?
Ooh.
Never.
Never.
Damn, he goes never really. So if you were given a bigger budget, you wouldn't want to move into Pro Light?
No. Like, why would, like, right now who we're racing against, like, why would you want to do that? Like, racing against Wyatt, like, and Chris is there, Nick's there, like, we're all so close. Like, there would be no point. And like the budget, you can just, the pro spec class budget wise is way I feel is more budget friendly. I ran 3 seasons on an engine, and there's guys that are not running more than a weekend on an engine right now, and with the LS.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, very true.
And like cooling wise, all that stuff, like they don't overheat. Like there's very little problems with the specs. Like
Yeah, no, and you have a excellent point. You know, you have Connor Berry who had engine problems during test day. You have the people's champ Joey Matrosek who's going through 2 engines right now, and I believe no, Michael Funk just had a transmission issue on Saturday. So, I mean, and not to knock our boy Marcus Catlin down, but he had some engine problems too. So
He's fueling, right?
yeah, fuel,
Fuel
some
line
sensors, whatever. So yeah, no, I mean I can agree with that. Like, you know, budget friendly. You know, you've gone 3 seasons on your engine before freshening it up. Um, you know, it all makes sense at this point to stick in pro spec. But no, I mean I'm all out of questions.
Yeah, no,
Tito.
I'm good as well, man. I mean, it was great to catch up with you, Dylan.
Yep.
You know, I can't wait. Hopefully, I get to see you out and about here in Green Bay. You know, I know you're not the biggest social butterfly, but I would like to see you heavily inebriated one of these times. That'd be a lot of fun.
maybe we'll make that happen.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
And then, is there anybody that you like to thank before you leave us?
Well, you guys for having me on here. Like I was pretty pumped when you texted me the other day. I finally felt now that we want to race again. I felt special again.
Oh, you stop it. You're always special to us.
We're always man. Like I
Yeah.
said,
No, my crew. Like I mean, Matt, um, Johnny, Eric. I mean, Blair. Blair comes and helps twice a week at the shop. Like, and I knew when I told him the other day, like Thursday's normally our day in the shop, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna be on the Impulse show, and he's like, well, I'll be watching.
yeah.
All the guys at Kenda, like, they're great. Kenda Mike was pretty fired up on Saturday at the podium.
uh,
No, dude, that's great to hear. It's funny. Blair was actually at my comedy show last night, so shout out to him for showing up to that. I really appreciate that. So you've got yourself a good one there.
Yeah, he's cool.
So, no, again, thank you so much, Dylan. We appreciate
Yeah.
it. You keep winning. You'll always have a spot here on the Impulse Show. But thank you so much, man. Taking time out of your day, out of your night to talk with us. And we will see you at ERX.
I will see you Friday
All righty.
at ERX.
Yes, see ya. All right. Love you. Bye.
Later. Love you.
bye.
Oh, well, what a show. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
No.
What a show.
A little different. I feel. I think this is our first time having multiple people on.
Yeah, I think we've had like up to 2. I don't think we've ever had like 3.
Yeah.
Or like right, we've had 2 people here and then someone on the phone, or we've had like 3 people on the phone, but that's easy because then you don't have to like visually like take care of anything. But no,
I think it went really well.
Yeah, no, I think it went really well
I don't
too.
know, chat. What do you guys think? Like, did it go well? Did it? You know, I know we usually talk to our guests for an hour and a half, depending on how they feel that day. But no, again, I think it's a great change for us. We plan on doing this more often. But no, I mean, thank you, Mickey, Ricky, and Dylan for coming on the show and supporting us and happy to be on the show. You know, and then Mickey and Dylan, man, they know how to fucking hurt me.
Why?
When they're like, "Oh, we're finally good enough to be on your show," and I'm like, "What? Okay, like, come on."
What? Shoot, what do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean? You were the plan all along.
Yeah.
we had you for almost mid-season.
Yeah, but no, it's really cool that drivers do want to be on the show.
Yeah.
That they do appreciate us and what we do. So, no, next week we're gonna have another banger of a show. Again, try to stick to the 3-man routine and get through the interviews as quickly as possible, or as timely, if you will.
Yeah.
You guys should get the kid that is bending the entire pro-am class over right now.
Code St. Peter.
We'll get code.
We'll get code. Absolutely. I mean, it might be past bedtime, but we'll we'll make sure he's on at 7:30 then.
Yeah. Well, he's Texas time, so
It's Central Time.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm dumb. Maybe it's past my bedtime.
He goes Texas time. I'm like, straight down.
Okay.
I guess almost straight down, but still.
Yeah. So again, hell of a weekend for Crandon. Maybe we'll spend a little bit more time on speaking of Crandon next week.
Yeah.
YouTube is like 10 minutes faster, but Pro Spec is not named properly. They're pro, but not pro, but sportsman, but not sportsman.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that's something that is weird.
Because Marcus, because Marcus Catlin, he's a pro light diehard right now.
Yep.
He's like, I thought Pro Spec is a starter class. And that's a great question. Is it a starter class now? That's what it started off to be.
Yeah, but I think it's evolved. I still think it can be a starter class because that's essentially what Pro Light used to be. Pro Light was the starter class because, again, right, you didn't have any other option.
Yeah.
It was either Pro Light, Pro 2, Pro 4, and then Super Buggy.
Yeah.
And that was it as far as like pros go. And even Super Buggy got the boot out of Pro.
Yeah.
For a hot minute there.
Yeah, for a while.
A decade, almost longer.
Yeah.
So yeah, Pro Light used to be the starter class, but it's still a pro class. And I do find that weird that in the hierarchy of things, that Pro Spec is considered lower than Pro Light, which I guess, right? Because Pro Light is faster, it's a bigger motor, same chassis. I guess it'd be no different than like Pro Stock and Pro Side by Side, right? But
yeah,
I don't know, man. I think it's time to maybe change that.
I don't know. I mean, Marcus wants to come on the show and talk about the situation at hand because obviously I'm very biased on the Pro Light stuff as far as combining it with Pro Spec. Because again, when you have 15 Pro Specs, what's adding 6 more guys to it? You know what I mean? That are very talented in Pro Light to not even, I don't even want to say drop them down, but just put them across the board.
Yeah, they're very capable of dicing it up with those other guys too. I mean, I don't know, man. I guess again, right, back in the day, Pro Light, man, would have anywhere upwards of 20 trucks.
Yeah, I mean, I seen it, like I said, again, in the Armory, back in the day with Jared Brooks, Doug Matei, Keegan Kincaid, CJ Greaves. I had a plethora of talent in the Pro Light days, back in the day, Pro Light days. And nowadays it's just, unfortunately, like we're at a very bad economy, I want to say.
Yeah, I think there are a myriad of factors, right? I mean, with the economy, with just kind of the state of the sport.
Yeah, because even right now, like Marcus is saying, $2,300 is everyone's body nowadays.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but they're just talking about engines, transmissions, what they don't have to replace every race or have to look at every race. It is very budget friendly in the Pro Spec class. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
I mean, he also had a very good point too, where, there may be 6 Pro Light drivers right now, but there is only 8 to 10 Pro 2s and 6 to 8 Pro 4 drivers. So what is the difference?
I mean, we know what the difference is that Pro 2 costs significantly more than Pro Light. Pro 4 costs more than Pro 2. And, those are top tier talented drivers. Not saying that Pro Light and Pro Spec isn't, but the reality of it is that Pro 2 carries a higher status of itself, of that class. When you think of Pro 2, it carries history with it. And Pro Light sure has history, but you also look at the history of Pro Light and how much it has changed since the start. Pro 2's changed maybe twice because it used to be Class 8 and then changed to Pro 2, and it had the same motors output as Pro 4. And then cost-wise, it went down to $750. And that's it. Jeez. That's, you dropped something. I thought you...
Yeah, no, I'm not...
But then we look at Pro Light and how much that has changed, because it goes into wanting to be the starter class. You know what I mean? It started out as a V4, and then those engines changed because then they got guys getting more competitive, wanting to win, and then it got to the point where it's so expensive that it was actually cheaper to go either to Pro 2 or to go to a V8, and then they made the class change to a V8. And then, then it just starts getting more and more competitive.
Yep.
Start to pack out the Pro Light. Now the Pro Light's all packed out, and it's different. And it's the talent is just different.
Yeah, and not to like try to disregard Pro Light or anything, but then again, we're in a small area of the races though too.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you can't get any of the West Coast guys to come over here.
Mm-hmm.
And we could barely get any of the Midwest to go to West Coast.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a love-hate relationship in the state that the sport is in. It would just make sense to keep it pro spec right now. I mean, in the future, could Pro Light make a comeback? Oh yeah. I mean, we've seen it a dozen times where it's up and down, up and down, up and down. So I mean, hopefully right now with the state of Pro Light, hopefully we're just on the down, rising up.
Yeah, and again, you hate to be this way, or you want to be as objective as you can, because at the end of the day, again, I love Pro Light, man. I've seen it, I've watched it ever since I was 4 years old.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, 94 and on, and there's so many legendary names that came out of Pro Light, but you're at a day and age now where Pro Spec is essentially kind of replaced what Pro Light used to be, because Pro Light. So what you get in Pro Spec now
is what used to be Pro Light.
Is what Pro Light used to be. Like that,
exactly.
like the feeling, the field count, the talent that's going to come through Pro Spec and go on to Pro 2 is what Pro Light used to be.
Yeah.
And it's still the same developmental class. It's just a different class.
Yeah, it's a different title.
And a power output.
Yeah.
But it still carries the same duties. And again, it's nothing against Pro Light. It's just, unfortunately, the car count of it is not where it needs to be, because I think payout is based on car count.
Yes.
So it's you're doing a disservice to some of these guys. Again, you want to stick out and you want to be a pro lighter, and that's great and that's fine. But at some point, a decision has to be made. And again, if you want to keep it, you want to keep Pro Light, okay, keep it, be okay with the payout or whatever else it may be, or try to recruit more people into Pro Light. I don't know.
Yeah.
But as of right now, if you ask anybody to choose, would you go into Pro Light or would you go into Pro Spec? I'd probably go to Pro Spec.
Yeah.
Just and maybe I'm digging or I'm diving too deep, but when Dylan said I'd rather be in Pro Light or Pro Spec because Wyatt's there.
Yeah.
Wyatt carries a name. Wyatt carries eyes. So if you're battling with Wyatt,
or you even beating Wyatt,
it's TV time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is Pro Light getting the TV time? And again, you can stick it out and you can be faithful, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But
again, in Chad Dow, there was a time where Pro 4 was in the same situation.
100%.
And now look at it.
Yeah.
So like I said, do we just stick with the long game, or we're just in a different day and age though too, where we have a million fucking pro UTV classes.
Yeah.
Just stuff that we could take out of the pro program, if you will. But I mean, again, we're just two natives.
Yeah. Just two Indians in a basement, riffing.
Yeah. So, the difference between the Pro 4 and Pro Light was that Johnny was funding people to come into Pro 4.
Yes, he was.
You know, he was paying people or getting trucks ready, getting trucks built for people to just keep the class alive.
Yeah.
You know, and unfortunately, you don't see that in Pro Light.
I mean, you just don't have the budget. You know what I mean? Like, you're Pro Light for a reason.
Yeah. So, you know, like I said, again, it's, you know, it's tomatoes. You know, so, you know, Pro Light still putting on a show, if you will. Like I said, I still enjoy the class, you know, but again, just logistically looking at it, you know, Pro Spec is the way to go.
Yeah.
But again, if you're a Pro Light diehard fan, go Pro Light. You know what I mean? Like I'm here for whatever class is here, and you know.
I mean, they were race of the day twice. Once at Wheatland, once at Antigo.
Yeah.
So, like I said, they're still very capable, but then we also saw at Crandon the other side of it.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, Mr. Jacob Rosales has a Pro Light for sale. Drake Mateg. Get that Pro Light out there.
Yeah. Somebody come whoop Connor Berry's ass, please.
Yes. You know, so, but yeah, I did want to get into, oh yeah, Travis, we forgot about Travis Milhausen. When's that fool coming back? He's in the chat.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Mr. Milhausen. Oh, my boy.
The truck counts are down because the series won't stand behind their drivers. Just chase them away.
Ah, okay.
You know, they did that Daily Pinnacle.
Yeah, you're right. They did.
You know, they did. You know, Daily was talent coming up through the ranks, and they let their feelings get hurt at the moment.
Yeah, that was a very young champ.
Yes,
you know what I mean. That was. You said anything on social media, and they were all over it. And man, when was that? Was that 18, 19, right?
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, because I remember I was trying to sneak them in.
yeah. I remember. I'm like, damn. I'm like, well, I guess you can.
But really, the big question, Travis, is when are you coming back?
Yeah, exactly. When are you coming back? I mean,
if you ever are, if you just type 1 in chat if you are, type 2 if you're never coming back.
Yeah. Nod your head if you're coming back. Shake your head if you're gonna stay away. I mean, and again, so we can understand too about like wanting to stand behind yourself. I mean, shit, dude. We've said it before, or that year that they weren't gonna let all three of us come back, or let all three of us on the track. We're like, okay, well, we're just not gonna film, and we put it on social media. We put it on Instagram, and there was backlash on it. And then meetings happened like the next day, and a week later, we were back, and we were told though, like, hey, we would like you to apologize, and essentially say you're sorry. And I mean, I told Jeffrey, I was like, we're not saying sorry. We're not apologizing for shit. I'll write it, and I will say, hey, like, unfortunately, right, a premature decision was made, but I'm not regretting. Like, we're not regretting having said that. So
yeah,
like, not saying sorry. Never gonna apologize for it.
Yeah. So. And what do you mean? Are you welcome back? I thought you guys just had a little feud, and that was it. That you're just gonna step away, take some time, you know, brush off the anger a little bit, maybe that you guys had towards Champ. Like, so what's going on?
Yeah. Just be, hey man, that's all I gotta do. My bad. We back. And then we're gonna get the number 10 truck out there. Like I said,
yes,
I think that would be cool to have Milhausen. I think Pro Light does need Milhausen.
Yes,
for sure.
Yes,
and he shows out for Pro 2.
Yeah,
I mean, I think there's nothing wrong with more Pro 2s. So
yeah, we want Milhausen back. So maybe we'll have him on next week.
If you're not busy, Mr. Milhausen.
Yeah. Are you down? Type 1 if you're down. No.
Yeah. Nod your head if you're in. Shake your head if you're not down. So, or again, if you'd like to check with your team or whoever else.
Yeah.
No, man, we'd love to have you on. So again, kind of talk about it and see where we can go from there.
Yeah.
So,
you know, maybe help you get back in. I mean, who knows?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, we'd love to have you. I mean, ERX right around the corner. Dude, what a return.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, what a perfect place to return though.
ERX.
That would be the place for Millhausen to return. Would be ERX. Racing Pro 2.
Yeah, no, we understand the situation at hand. We'll let Travis tell the story though.
Next week.
All right.
Next week, yes. Alrighty. We will reach out to you. We'll get your number and information, stuff like that. And then we'll send you the link and we'll get you set up as a guest for next week. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
And right. I mean, again, right. We're obviously going to go about it the right way and right. Share your story. That's what we're about here is, again, giving a platform for people to speak. So,
yep. But yeah. So with that being said, fuck you, Lyle. All right, get back to rehab.
Lyle's in chat. What do you say?
It says Johnny wants to know where his suit is at.
I don't know. Where's it at, man?
And I won't lie, I forgot it. It's in my living room.
Oh, is it?
Laying on the couch. But my babysitter called in a little late and said that she could. So then I rushed out of there.
Gotcha. Oh.
But yeah, I want to thank our sponsors, 21 Gun Roadhouse. We did talk to him earlier today, and he said he would add a 30% surcharge to your meal if you mention Impulse Media. Zero Fun Crew, again, the People's Champ apparel still out there. We do plan on getting more merch out there and maybe even a giveaway. Again, Bill Stein. The way of life. And our number one main sponsor, Race Driven. If you see Brian hiding, tell him we sent you and give him a long conversation, please. If anything, talk about the fan.
Yep. Oh, bro. That's brutal. Yeah, mention his meatballs.
Meatballs, very good. Dude, excellent. Meatballs for the win this weekend. But yeah, so Brian Hiding, again, at Race Driven. Go to their website, order parts. Even stop by Race Driven in Escanaba, the biggest players deal in the UP. Buy UTV, use code IMPULSE to get 2% off retail.
Quality driven, customer driven,
race driven. But yeah, Connor Berry says Tito is a legend.
Thank you, Connor Berry. I appreciate you, and I look forward to your continued dominance, unless, of course, Mr. Millhausen decides to make his return at ERX and plans on spoiling that for you. But until then, Connor Berry, you're my boy. See, I got a Chade Minder shirt here. I'd like to have a number 2 here, 3X. That'd be really great. So thank you so much.
But yep, thank you guys. Thank you for listening. Thanks for spending your Thursday with us. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week with Travis Millhausen as our number 1 guest. Maybe Coach St. Peter's, Ryan Beat, Keegan Kincaid. Who knows? Who do you guys want? Let us know in chat. Let us know in our comments. DM us. We do plan on doing these 3 racer podcasts. So yeah, let us know. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Love you.